Okay, so last time you guys finally made your way to the metropolis known as Hardburn. On the edge of Brenna's domain, a quite old fire dragon you had a bit of guidance towards, hoping that she would be able to relinquish some information surrounding the Hollow Lily flower, or possibly help to getting towards it. After passing a sparring match with a Dark Knight by the name of Taruji, and also after a few attempts completing the Moonlight Hunt, you had passed all the trials that were required of you to be allowed entrance into the volcano's trail. Full of lava rivers and monsters, you had spent about 2 days clearing out the inner workings of the Brennus Trail, taking a few knocks here and there and sweating everything out of you. You were able to pass on through into the second segment after picking up 4 of the stone tablet keys and activating them on the metallic door. Though tribulations continued as you fought your way through more monsters and survived a few traps along the way, as well as picking up several items that put Edwin at ease, or maybe just Jack B. And we ended off last session just as you guys had felled another Pyro Hydra. However, this one had many more heads than a previous one, as it had 11. It dealt quite a bit of damage, but thankfully you were able to fell it, as its body now slowly dips into the lava below. Everyone should now be level 9. If you've not done anything there or forgotten it, just remember, yeah, that's what you are now. And also that I think everyone is still a hero, so 1 hero point from leveling up. So we shall continue from there, as you see the lava river continuing off towards the northwest. Though thankfully, if not a bit dubious, you see stone pathways on both the north and south walls, though it does get a bit thin at points, to the point where it's like a foot wide, having you to shimmy across the walls, climb, or even make your ability to fly better. You do have still 3 minutes of water walking, so there's a good chance you could get around to this and hope that there is a wider path ahead, or go back. It's up to you.
Sort of catching their breath after this, I think Edwin will say, we only have a little bit of water walk time, but we can see what looks like some kind of area ahead of us, just sort of gesturing this direction. Frankly, I'm starting to run out of funds. I wouldn't normally say this, but do we push ahead?
It seems to be the only road we have left to discover here, right? Did we have any other side paths?
Just to clarify, I think we did go up here, didn't we? Because it's like...
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did. As far as I remember...
That's where you found the braces.
Yes, that was it. And we've been down here. I think that's it.
At least in this area, you should have gone anywhere.
Yeah. Just to clarify, there's a little bit down here, but I think that's like a cave-in.
I don't know where down here is.
Down there.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, you went up there. That was just It's just how the map was designed. There's nothing there.
Cool. Yeah, I suggest we move on while we have the time.
Should be able to push ahead at least a little bit.
Indeed. Okay, wrong with me. There we go.
Just to clarify as well, Ao is climbing on the side of the wall because she doesn't have a water walk anymore.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Fine. You do have a climbing speed, so I'm pretty sure you're going to pass any of the checks that are here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like there's like a little drop down. It's not going to cause us too much problem because it looks like a waterfall of some kind.
The lava level does continue dipping down, as the depth from the path to the lava kind of jumps a bit down from 5 feet to 10 feet.
Okay, but we can. What I'm asking is if I jump into it, I'm not just going to go straight down, am I? Because of the water.
No, you're fine.
Cool.
You could just slide down the lava, fall like a mountain of snow.
I was about to say we'll slide down our butt, but we don't have butt slide. We have water walk. That could be a bad idea.
Alright, continuing northways, you're able to make your way out of the second segment. As you follow the path, it does continue to get wider and wider, connecting up with the 10-foot drop of the lava lake, though it's hard to say if the lava stops or if it's just reached its endpoint. As you find your feet floating and then slowly thereafter tapping onto a stone path. The walls become even more jagged and tall as you enter into what you could assume to be the final chamber. Something deep beneath the volcano's volcanic basin, or possibly a neighbouring chamber due to the lack of lava river. You find a massive circular domain, with a ceiling reaching far beyond 60 foot from your cliffsides of 80 feet from the ground floor, or at least what you could constitute the ground floor in here. The ends of stalactites can just be made out, while there is a 80-foot drop to the floor, where it is more smooth, if not for pockets of lava beneath. A horrendous heat billows in the room. You can barely speak with a raspy voice as it dries you out almost instantly. Aside from the bubbling of lava, you hear a loud crackling of flames from huge lava furnace and anvil towards the center of the room. An intricate forge that shines brightly. Atop one of the two large mountains, you spy a gargantuan fire dragon. Her scales a mix of dark red and black. Smoke puffs from her mouth and nostrils as she perches on a comfy rock. Her spiked tail has left many scratches across both peaks, showing that she changes position every so often. Near the forge, you spy several small altars, and silken mats. At your best guess, that is where most people stay when conversing with the dragon, though it is a good 60-foot climb from the depths, or a wide 80-foot leap from the similar height of your side.
Well, I'm glad that we've made it this far at the very least. Do any of you have any idea how to get down? I need to relight my torch, and I'm going to just pull one in, because I can't see. Oh, that's a sun rod. That's the wrong one. Al, would you mind having a look ahead for us? I can't see very well. Can any of you?
If you move the map, you can see where all the lava is. It does light up the middle of the area.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm more looking at sort of down here.
Mhm.
Just because Edwin has normal vision, he's not very. He
Yep.
can't see that far.
I can see it's quite a far drop down.
You should be fine because you can climb, but some of us might have an issue. What? I'm not expecting you to, you don't have to tell us, but is there like a set DC for climbing down here, or how does this work?
Also, I can
There is
glide.
a DC. I don't know what it is.
I can glide down with my wings. Is it possible for me to like carry and glide or not?
Would it put you into medium capacity?
My medium capacity is 613. So maybe the only person might be Drazenka. I can't remember what. So I remember I carried her before.
That was during a climb where you weren't
That was
having to use
climbing.
your wings.
Mm.
And since your wings are only really for gliding, if you're too heavy, it's going to be very hard for you to do it with somebody.
Hmm.
Well, you feel free to glide down. We'll have to just make our own way. I mean, I'm
Do
sure
we
you
still have our climbing
Is there
gear?
like a rope or anything?
I have rope and grappling hook, but we still should have like climbing gear, right?
we got 4 sets of climbing kit when we were going to the mountains originally, back in the first campaign, which we should have in the loot.
You also bought them in like the first village you went to.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we definitely have climbing kits. So yeah, certainly do that.
Your climbing kits give +2, yes?
I'm just having a check because I think the claws of the ice bear don't stack with them. They give +2 circumstance, so it does stack. So if you have anything that does anything else.
Well, Zaire is going to take the first attempt at climbing, and he's just going to fall down there. He rolls around, kicking up dust and debris as he slides his face across the ground down here.
I'm just gonna.
That's going to take 3 damage.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Guys, it's not that far of a drop. I survived it.
I feel like it was less as a survive and more as a pancake, but sure.
Not all of us has the same handicaps as you.
I'm assuming I also fall on my ass.
You won't fall as dangerously because you didn't fail by 5, but you will fall down and take some damage.
Okay.
You'll take 1 damage and 4 non-lethal.
Okay. Sort of like jar my foot, but yes, not the best, but it's okay. I'll have to get that checked.
And Drazenka just shows why she lived in the mountains.
You know, I would say you were showing off, but you never really do that.
I'm just trying to be careful. You two alright?
Yes, nothing too serious.
Zion just rubs his nose.
Looks to be quite a few more drops that you got to climb.
Oh, goody. Has Brenner, like, clocked our presence, I'm assuming, at this point, because we're in sight range?
I mean, you're in sight range before.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
They are looking in your direction, they're just not doing anything.
Alright. And we know that Brenner is, I mean, we've got the handout, to be fair. I'll just read that.
You do indeed.
Yeah, so they're not down as like a flat out destructive. I don't think any of them are, but we should be able to converse okay. Well, let's get going, shall we? Try and climb.
Zion slides down on his ass as he gets a bit of burn.
Which is, I hear, we haven't got ass slide, we only have water walk.
He starts hopping, trying to reduce the fire on his ass. Drazenka and Edwin both being able to get down to this little cliffside. So the next one is a 40-foot drop.
Alright. Edwin's just like, so where do you put your hands here? Like, down, and then, okay.
It's just like that.
Zion again sliding down.
Oh my god, so I'm going to have to fix him. I'm going to have to fix me. I think I've used...
Well,
Al will probably watch everyone land on their ass and go,
fully eat shit on the way down.
I feel like you guys might need a hand.
Drazenka falls on her side and hits the funny bone of her arm.
I'm going to start handing out some cure potions. I'm not going to use triages for this, but I will hand out...
I can go ahead and use one.
Oh, you can
Channel.
channel, can't you? Of course you.
Don't think I used that too much.
Can Al climb up the wall and sort of like position herself on the wall where she can be used as like either a foothold or a hand grip to like aid with their climbing?
Yeah.
Then she will
That's
do
very
that for
kind of you,
everyone.
but we're beyond saving at this point.
Even with the aid of Al, Zion just like slides back down.
Maybe it'd be best if I just take you up there.
Edwin, you'll make it up there if you've not added the two. Yeah, if
Yeah,
that's a
that's
10, you get up to the next little platform, which is here.
Edwin is visibly sweating at this point.
Drazenka also gets up.
I think
Hey!
There it is.
Hey! Just needed
Zion
some
just
motivation.
scurries up. He's had enough. Seeing Al doing so much and also just helping the others, he needs to make sure she doesn't just completely trouts his score.
Cool.
Can he make it to the top, though? No. Well, no. If you're adding a +2, you'll get up.
There you go.
As he'll fall flat out on one of the mats.
She'll do the same for Edwin and Drazenka.
Drazenka like takes the help, but it's pretty obvious she knows what she's doing this time.
Yeah, you just had a slippery rock when you're going down, so it's fine.
That one had a bit of
Yeah,
moss on it.
just bad step.
Don't know how you get
That's what
moss
she
in
was
a
worried about.
volcano though, but you know.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, some of us are more suited to this environment than others, let's be honest.
As you
The
make your
people
way
with,
to this seating area, are any of you doing anything before Brenna speaks? If it's not clear, these things are like prayer mats that you normally either sit or kneel on.
Hello, intro.
Hello.
Hello, Intro. Your face is a bit bloodied in the
Your
game.
ass is
Don't
a
know if
bit
it is in real
hot.
life. Your ass is a bit hot.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Climbing.
You,
You did a lot of climbing that you failed.
climbing, in quotations.
Oh, yeah. Can I get a ping for where we're at, please? Thank you.
To answer your question, no. Edwin is going to just sit and wait as a guest.
Yeah, same. Take a kneeling position on one of the mats.
Is Al sitting?
She's sitting.
Just to catch you up, Zaire, not much has happened. You went through that final lava river. Water walk ended, but you were on a stone path, and now you just entered this gigantic chamber where you can see Brenna sitting on a mountain, and you guys have just climbed, slid, fell your way over to this kind of seated area.
Okay.
Approaching Brenna, we'll have her speak.
Welcome, pilgrims, to my domicile. You've done well to bear heat and prejudice to make it here. As it is your first visit within my address, you may take the sticks upon that altar as a reward.
Brenna then points one of her claws to the closest altar on the northeast. Atop it stands a set of 8 rune-engraved bones.
May we ask what these rewards are?
Those are the bones of ancestors, engraved with runes and instilled with magic. The common name amongst your peoples is Dragonbane divination sticks.
Hal picks one up.
You may pick one up, but you need the total of 8 to be counted as one item.
I'll pick 7 more up.
So the main part of the All-Green divination doesn't really matter. It more comes down to every morning you get a random bonus to Fortitude, Reflex, or Will, and it is a +3 luck bonus.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Does anyone want that in particular? I'm happy to pass it on, and I've picked up a fair few items recently.
I mean, honestly, they're good for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think they're anyone's wish list. I didn't notice that one in there.
No, that's something special. I think that
Yeah,
Nape has just kind of threw in there. So
I'm happy to leave it to a roll if anyone wants to leave it to a roll.
I think that's probably fair. We can also switch off day to day.
Yeah, I'll abstain if you guys want to just roll it out.
All right.
I'm fine with the roll.
Everyone wants it, D4, yeah?
Oh, D4, sure.
So 1 is Edwin,
Oh, okay.
2 is Zairan, 3 is Drazenka, and 4 is Al. Edwin.
There you go.
Okay, I'll put that in.
As you take the stick/bones, Brenna will continue.
Now, I must ask if you come here out of pilgrimage, training, or some other form of yatra.
What was that last word? Could you spell that for me?
Yatra, it basically translates to prayer and whatever.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Edwin, this is your moment.
I was just sorting the bones out. Yes. Hey, do we know, is Brenna a lady dragon, male dragon? Do we have any idea?
I have referred to her several times, and it also says
Oh, it says
in
her.
her bio that she is female.
Right. Lady Brenna, we have travelled far and through several difficulties from the domain of Karthurra in the cardinal directions east. We have been given a vision of some kind, and I wouldn't say shoot a glance at Drazenka, but kind of unconsciously look in that direction, from the Lady of Ice, Shiva, that one of my loved ones will, truth be told, it's not clear if she's going to pass or she's going to be affected by some kind of disease, but we are on a quest to find the hollow lily flower. On the way here, we found we found a village currently being, I would say, almost assaulted by Nox Cradle disease, which we spent some time resolving, and found a little bit more information, but not much. We had been told you may be able to help us.
We've
If
also
it is
been, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No.
Oh, we've also been told that this flower can also be used in nefarious ways, but that is not our intention whatsoever. We're only trying to use it as a curative.
In fact, in truth, we know very little of exactly how the flower works. Simply that it can be used for great evil or great good.
It is not often people come here to help others, though it brings joy to my ears when they do. However, the hollow lily flower you seek can indeed be quite dangerous in certain hands. Your journey here speaks wonders to your character. The dangers posed would push away most wanted criminals. I shall place my trust in your words, though know if you use or allow these materials to be used for nefarious means, your souls shall burn to nothing.
I gladly take that price, if that's what we must pay. But I assure you, we have no known purpose for nefarious reason. There was one other thing, if we may be so bold to ask you, before we move on. And I'm going to sort of...
Proceed.
I'll motion towards Drazenka if she wants to say anything about what she might want to ask. Or Al, actually.
Al just asks, "You want a box?"
You want to throw hands? Or what?
What were you asking me to do?
I was just sort of passing to you two. I think at least there's one thing that Drazenka may want to ask them, but I don't know if you want to ask now. Essentially, I'm just passing it to you guys because these are your story points. Unless we find out that Zaire is in fact a dragon in disguise this entire time.
He lied to me the whole time. There's nothing immediately for Al.
When Edwin kind of does that, Drazenka just kind of looks back to him and gives a small shake of her head and kind of quietly just says that we'll find them in due time. I do not think there's any need to bother the lady about it.
If you're sure. My apologies, Lady Brenner, then. It would just be that one question. But, you are right about the selflessness of this deed. Frankly, I can't say that it's mine. These three friends of mine, companions, have done this without a personal stake in it. I think they deserve recognition for that. That was all. My apologies.
Very well. The hollow lily flower is a rare ingredient, only growing for 3 months of the year without issue. You must gain a certain key and map from the denizens of Shadow Rock Hollow to gain entry easier. Seek them. From there, head westward into the Dragon's Spine. Once you find a tribe of Ronso, know you're close. Ask them to enter the Dance of Daisies, and you will find enough for what you need.
And these Ronso, may I ask, would they happen to be the Vieraches, perchance?
If they keep this name, yes.
Well, thankfully, looking at Al, we have a resident of Shadowrock Hollow with us, so finding it shouldn't be that difficult.
I can definitely take you there. Oh, I don't know of anything of this map. I know somebody that might be able to point us in the right direction, though.
You said if the tribe kept their name, would they carry another name nowadays?
Whilst I hear far and wide and see many creatures upon the mountains, I do not exactly keep up-to-date notes of every tribe. It has been time since I've met these, and I am sure if you are once amongst them, they find themselves quite the exile. A name can always be deposited.
I'm sorry, I think they mentioned it, but there was some kind of passphrase we're supposed to mention. Could I just get that? Is there a typing of that we can take a note
You
of?
want to
Yeah,
go
to the
ask them about the
daisies.
dance of the daisies.
Yeah, ask them about the Dance of the Daisies. Was there anything we need to do at Shadowrock Hollow, about the map and the key, or is it just get it from there?
Just get it from there.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Sorry. Just try to clear it out in my own head. Thank you. Brother, this is leaps and bounds forward from what we've had to look at before.
We've got a path forward now.
Indeed. I must ask, and I don't mean to be rude, but is there another way back? Or a way that we can go towards Shadowrock Hollow from here? Thinking about it, sorry, didn't we need to get the pass? Like, didn't we have to ask Brenna to go through her domain?
Well, that was to get here. We already did that.
Yeah,
That was
your pass is just to go for the Brennis Trail, which is what you've done to get to here.
Okay, right, so we don't need, like, anything extra on top of that.
For her domain on like above ground, the pass works similarly. You can either ask Brenna for direct permission, or you can just keep the pass for so much time.
I think we'll just ask the question, because it is a bit like walking across someone's lawn. Just to be clear, are you okay with our party travelling across your domain? We have no ill intent towards it, and as you can see, we're hardly catastrophe type creatures, but this is your home. I just wish to ask permission.
I grant you unabashed allowance to go through my domain, be it under or above ground. Though this shall end within the year.
I realise I'm talking a lot. If anyone does want to jump in, please do.
I was just gonna end it by saying something like, "Thank you, Lady of Fire. We will. Your patronage is much appreciated, and we'll be taking our leave and resupplying for our next part of our journey."
As you say take your leave, Brenna will stand on her legs, towering over you as she will climb partway down her mountain.
As I am almost certain your journey is just, but also perilous, I shall grant you 2 boons, if you would accept them.
Absolutely.
Maybe ask the nature of the boon.
I don't care. A dragon is giving us a boon. The last time we got that, Karthurra gave us our adamantine weapons. I am not saying no to that.
Actually, the last time you got that was from Veersoft, and they gave you retraining instantly.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
They gave us brain surgery through electricity.
Yeah. So Zyron just absentmindedly like listing off these draconic boons. You know,
Hey.
Veersarth just
All I'm saying is this is great. Last time we got a boon, I had to fight for it first.
Yeah,
You didn't have to.
didn't
You
have to.
asked.
You
He
absolutely
chose
did not
to.
have to.
that was part of your boon, I think.
Precisely.
Beersarth has, helped us fix a couple of our discrepancies, and Karthurra gave us adamantine weapons. Like, there's nothing that would be negative about a boon, so I'm not even gonna ask questions.
Edwin will, because most things have a price. The reason why we got the adamantine weapons is because we went to go and get his coffee seeds. There's a reason for it.
Okay.
No, it's just a thought. Like,
No, I get it. I just the price was getting here, I think.
yeah, maybe, but I'll ask the question anyway.
Yeah.
One shall be an expansion of your minds, another a transference of your arms.
Transference of your arms.
It might be changing. We're all gonna get tentacles now.
Everyone gets one extra hand.
Yeah.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
I've already had extra limbs this campaign. It's not going to be anything different.
You know how helpful an extra hand would be?
It would be great.
And may I ask then, what is the price for this boon? I mean, no offense, it is simply the case of we have never had a boon for free. Is it simply to...
The price is in your journey. What you do is for someone else. That is already what is the payment given for.
I think we should stop and do some more good things for her people.
We certainly will. I thank you then, Lady Brenner. I frankly just didn't expect you to be so kind. And Edwin looks genuinely moved, because this is the closest we've got to understanding where we're going.
Does everyone accept the first boon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we've asked the question. I just...
Agreed.
You guys went into shit all the time. I need to ask.
The rest of us are too trusting. Edwin is just like, questions.
I mean, the place and time to who to trust and who not. If he couldn't trust Brenna, she would have done a single already. To be fair.
All right, how is our mind expanding?
We get brain counts now.
She just splits open your skull.
It's over here, it's over there.
It's expanded all over the place.
It's just like in Spore, the brain gets bigger, but since your brain is already human-sized, it just starts peeking out your ears and nose.
Oh god. Expanding inside of a compressed space is not good.
Brenna will breathe in deeply as she lets out a flurry of smoke. It flows over your bodies, surrounds you, and almost seeps into your skin. Whilst the smoke is thick, you cannot seem to notice it via scent, as it seems almost not exactly invisible, but not even there to you. As it soaks in fully, everyone gains the Cosmopolitan feat. It's a strange name, and it doesn't really relate to what it gives you, but that's what it is.
We are now Sex in the City stars. Let's go.
Yep. Everyone's sex appeal went up by 1. Basically, Cosmopolitan allows you to speak and read 2 additional languages of your choice, and you can choose 2 skills that are intelligence, wisdom, or charisma based to become class skills.
Cool.
You don't need to make this choice immediately. You do have at least the session and before the next session to decide it.
Okay.
Brenna will then go back up her mountain and sit back down.
The second gift is the use of my infernal forge. It can restore to life any broken arms and may transmute the powers of one to another.
Do we have any broken arms?
Broken, but I have an idea.
Oh, I
What's
think
your
I know what
idea?
you're going to go for.
What you got,
Okay.
Drazenka?
Basically, in parts of mechanics, the forge just to your northwest can repair any item and also allows you to move enhancements to another weapon. However, you cannot combine them, so if you have 2 +1s, you cannot make a +2. So, for example, if you have a rapier that's just nothing, but you have a rapier that's +1 and keen, you can move that +1 keen onto the rapier you want on.
Okay.
Because I have an adamantine longsword and a +1 longsword. Was thinking of giving the
Merging
+1.
To
Yeah.
the adamantine. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was hoping to do it the other way around, but honestly, that makes sense.
I think we could also do that since I didn't even realize that my class gave me improved critical, and I got that. I was asking for that adamantine or for that that keen weapon. We could give that keen +1 keen to one of Edwin's weapons.
I don't have a +2 because that's technically, if I'm understanding this right, I would need to have a weapon that was +1 and something, so it'd be technically +2. I
No.
don't have those.
No, no,
If you have a mundane dagger, you can give it the +1 and the keen.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can effectively put it up to okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you move them.
If
You can
we're
move
allowed
them, you can't add them.
Okay.
if we're allowed to do both of those weapons, then that or both of those things, like obviously Drazenka needs hers first, but
You
if
can
we
do as
have
many weapons or armor or shields or whatever you want.
okay, perfect. Yeah, that'd be great because like right now, currently, I'm not even using that +1 keen because the other one is adamantine, and I've got the improved critical feat now for it, so I don't need both.
Would it benefit either Drazenka or Al to have keen on their weapon at all? Because as I say, like I'm not a great combatant.
Al drops her weapons
It
every
is
single
not
encounter.
worth.
Al-
Yeah, it is not
So
worth
yeah,
it
also
for
weapon
me.
isn't even magical. It's not, I don't think your weapon is even adamantine because you took the armor instead of weapon.
Yep, I took the armor instead of the
Oh,
weapon.
actually, we
It's
could
just-
transfer the +1 keen to your adamantine longsword.
Well, that was the thought.
I mean, sure.
And then we could just give the +1 to Edwin if we want to, because that way he's still getting some benefit out of it. But you're more melee capable than Edwin is.
Yeah, I've already got a +1 on anti-rapier, so it's not
Oh, okay.
gonna have a lot of effect.
Well, Keen will double your crit threat range to 15, so you're.
I have to hit someone for that to be relevant.
That is true.
I can try it, but again, don't feel, I've got truth be told, I've got a lot of stuff recently, and I don't want to like hog this kind of thing.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not using it. Somebody else could get a lot more benefit out of it than just being in my backpack until we find somewhere where we can trade it for more bonuses.
Keen just doubles the crit range, or
Correct.
yeah.
So a long sword is 19 to 20 is going to be 17 to 20. Correct?
Yep. That's
Yeah, I
what
think
it
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. In that case, I'm still happy to give the +1 from my other longsword to Al's axe. I know she doesn't use it, but just in case, because there has been times we need actual magic weapons to hit something, and
Yeah,
your
exactly.
natural weapons aren't quite there yet, right? Thinking about
There's also
those
the times
rows of
that she's
ghosts.
been put to sleep or been fatigued ahead of time so she couldn't transform.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So
honest.
having a magic axe isn't a bad
not
call
bad,
at this
yeah.
point.
It's not
No,
a
that
bad
little
shout.
Should we go with that?
It's what you're making mine +1.
Yeah, make your axe +1.
Yep.
And just to ask, can you transfer a +1 from a weapon into a piece of armor or a shield, or is that a no-go?
No, it's just armor to armor or weapon to weapon.
Cool, that's fine. Just wanted to ask. I'm good. Just because, you know, I'm not really that good a combatant. I'm there to kind of wave my pointy stick and provide flanking sometimes. That's about it.
It's all right.
So yeah, if you guys want to do that, feel free. I don't think there's any other thing I can think of. I would like to swap like my weapon at some point, but I need to be a higher level medic to do that. Otherwise, my dexterity training goes out the window.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the rapier and the S-Dock are a bit too similar. I think we need to diversify. And by that I mean me.
I could just give you my crunch stick.
No, I've got a Kestis and stuff, but again, medic's got some very weird stuff about piercing and slashing weapons.
Yeah, same with Fencer.
But no, I'm good with that. Everyone else okay? I'm just checking my
think
notes
so.
on
Yeah.
stuff.
Just type in the chat what you are doing with the forge.
Just before we finish this, I've just got a question for Brenner, but we can do that after we've cleared this out. And then we're giving the key to Drazenka, yeah?
Yeah, both the +1 and the key, right?
Yeah.
I need to check my languages.
Yeah, I just learned 2 more languages this last level, so I've got a lot of languages. But that's a good thing for a face to have.
Let's have that.
Let's see, I don't have a pistol yet. That's good. What's the air language?
Orin.
Orin, that works.
I was going to ask Brenner as well if this is you in your physical form.
I want to fight.
Roll me diplomacy.
Shit, that's good for Al.
Wow.
That is
You
good
rolled
for
an
Al.
18.
Holy,
You
call
rolled
it
it.
that. You did well there.
that is good for Al.
Al's diplomacy and Zaren's perception are
Hey, she's
just
speaking to a dragon, and I
chef's
can tell you
kiss.
now, if that's the diplomacy, she's speaking in Draconic.
Oh
It's
yeah,
probably the only way that would have worked.
which I understand.
Before I go through that, as you place the weapons in the forge, the lava almost crawls across the blades as if it's fire ants. Going towards the hilt, they then crawl back down, removing the luster of the blade, as they crawl up the other weapon to apply it to that. Taking the weapons out, they are warm and surprisingly not as hot as if they had just touched lava. Al, as you ask Brenna if she's here in a physical form, you'll see her maw extend all the way to her ears in a massive, almost maniacal, toothy smile.
Your eyes suit you well, Kriya. No, this is not I.
I had a feeling. As you say, I could see. If your physical form's not here, then where do you reside?
I have been called to the Dragon's Hold. In my place. I should stop talking in that person. My lady has been called to the Dragon's Hold. I have been placed here instead.
Brenna's form then starts to whir and vibrate for everyone as it starts to pick away into pieces of smoke. She is eventually replaced with a much smaller, though a bit more fiery and dripping with lava creature.
It is nice to meet you. I am Rai, the second guardian of this volcano.
What was the name, sorry? FRI. So, it begs me onto my next question. Why were you speaking in the name of Brenna? How did you give us the boons? And how do you know the information about the Lily Hollow?
The hollow.
As I am the steward of the mistress, she tells me quite a bit. Our knowledge is mostly shared to this point. As for power, you should know size matters not.
A vein just pops out on her forehead. What are you trying to say?
Nothing that has not already been said. Regardless of the form I pick, know that my words are still the same, as well as the boons and the guidance.
How come Brenna was called to the Dragonhold?
I would imagine the Naga.
It is a not always annual meeting amongst the dragons. I am sure Karthurra is possibly already on their way to such, if they are not already dealing with the Naga issues.
On that vein, have you been having issues here? We have experienced some Naga on the way here, but not actually within the domain itself.
No, there is very little water-based creatures can do.
Rai then holds out his left front claw and holds it upwards as the volcano starts to have an earthquake as the lava pits start to bubble.
I take your point. We simply came across the dragon She-Sylph dealing with some kind of corruption of a temple on the way up here.
That is a common trope amongst ruins and temples to dead gods. Though the name She-Sylph, I am doubtful that one shall be going to the Dragon Hold. They are a lot more focused on the micro.
I see. Well, thank you for your time and your kindness. We should get going to your home, I suppose, Al.
Agreed.
Through Broywire will hold out a claw as if to motion to wait a second.
If you wish to continue making your ahead journey easier, there is another task you might complete on your way westward.
So here's the prices for those boons you were talking about, Edwin.
Indeed.
That sounds optional. I mean, we don't have to, but like they said, it would probably make our journey easier by
Keep
some sort of
talking,
reward.
Foray. Let's at least find out what it is
I'll need
first.
diplomacy now.
Oh God,
Shit. There it is.
that's where it's at.
That's Al. There's Al. She's not
Roy
talking to a
Ryan
dragon
was-
anymore, so...
He is a
Yeah.
dragon.
Nah, yeah. Not as big as Brenna.
The person who always gets annoyed with being called short is judging someone based on their size.
No, I'm not judging on size. I'm saying that it's not Brenna.
Mm-hmm. Roy will put their claw back onto the floor as they give a horrendous scowl to Owl as the volcano starts to shake even more violently.
Maybe don't tell the master of the volcano what to do, Al. And also maybe apologize.
Apologize? For what?
You stop showing virulence to the dragon.
Fine. Please continue. I apologize for interrupting. She does so, gritting her teeth.
A fierce green dragon by the name of Herrickstram has been plaguing the mountains. Their mind ravaged from turmoil and the mind-affecting ways of other creatures. Going beyond mere control, the dragon now fully believes in their wanton destruction. Fell this dragon, that you may wrest control of its arms for yourself within its hoard.
As Foyrai mentions the dragon's name, you can make a knowledge history check if you ever trained.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a point in it. Why does it say it's untrue? Oh no, that's the one below it. Never mind. I apologize. I saw the blue check right. I thought it was the right one, but I was mistaken. I'm feeling so much better now.
You've got game time. It fixes all wounds.
Well, I took Excedrin like 2 hours ago, and I am just much better feeling now. So
I'm not very good at history, unfortunately, so we'll see how we go.
Edwin, you know that Herrickstram is a descendant of the dragon Molnir.
who's that?
Yeah, Mulmullen is not on our Dragon's Note list. I'm
It
assuming
is
they
not.
are the...
Because they are a very, very ancient dragon that has since passed.
A green dragon. And remind me, would that check
Yeah.
allow us to know what kind of creature a green dragon is? Like, honestly, off the top of my head, I can't even remember out of game what they do, so it's pretty worth asking in game.
Green dragons are
Yeah.
typically wind.
Okay.
We don't have chromatic versus metallic, right?
Not so overtly, no.
Okay.
How... It's a possibility, but truth be told, fighting a dragon is not the easiest thing in the world.
What
We-
what
we
do we
need to-
know about the I probably hurricane dragon? That sounds terrible.
Well, we would need to fight it somewhere indoors, or at least in a cave of some kind. Fighting it in the open is a death sentence.
Sadly, that death sentence is almost a certainty. The Dragon's Hold is that of a city they have destroyed. Its keep, their lair of treasure, once known as Pathfinder.
At the mention of the gnome, you give it trained, you can roll knowledge local.
That one I do think I have trained. Yes.
Bad at local. I roll a 3.
I also rolled a 3.
You rolled a 12. What?
What? Did it?
Yeah.
Zyron,
Wrong way around. Sorry.
Zyron, you know that Parakpolis is a city to the west of Brenner's domain. It is neighbouring with Everclaw Refuge and is on the way of where you're going anyway. It is quite a large city and very with tall walls surrounding its keep. Though to your knowledge, it was recently destroyed, as Forirai mentions.
Well, it's where we're going anyways. If I may ask, how would this speed our journey?
Their hoard contains many an item from the nearby areas. Parakpolis was once home to quite the wealthy individuals buying up wondrous items wherever they could, taking what is not rightfully theirs, you could have for yourself.
Indeed. And if we did so, we would be doing the surrounding area a favour. I can't imagine the villages and farmers and maybe even your home, Al, really want this kind of neighbour.
What could you tell us about hurricane string? I can't say that name. What can you tell us about them?
Herrickstram was always a bit of a annoyance, I suppose you could say. Not really communicating with the other dragons, always asking what was in it for them, or demanding payment for their audience. The Dragon Hold eventually declined any idea of communicating with them, but it seems other creatures had the funds. They have been in talks with several intelligent creatures, more recently the Naga. As such, they have been excommunicated, but their dangerous antics have gone too far in recent times. Sadly, dragon-on-dragon confrontation would be quite disastrous to the local area.
Well, I don't know if we're strong enough to take on an adult dragon.
The trials and tribulations of the Brennus Trail are adapted to the power of the ones going through it. You've made it this far. Whilst difficult, you have a chance of defeating them.
We're gonna have to prepare.
Of course we're going to have to prepare.
The dragon isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Just to be very clear, if we were to do this for you, have we got any kind of guarantee or method of proving that we're not simply out doing dragon killing? I know that doesn't go down very well with many people.
The local peoples already know of Herkstram's dangerous streak. I'm doubtful the locals would give you much pause for this. And you can take it at heart that what I say is also what Brenna asks. You shall have no trouble with us, and those amongst the Dragon Hold will also hold nothing over your heads. The only ones you must be worried about are zealots or devouts.
can I sense motive that? I'm not expecting, incredible insight here, but just to try and gauge it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Brother.
It's really hard to gauge the emotions of Roy Rye besides the slight annoyance he is showing towards Al.
Okay, that's fine. Just trying to be diligent. Well, we have a task, and truth be told, we could do with the funds.
Yeah, Dragon's Horde's gotta have some money in it too, right?
Indeed, and if it does have the equipment we need, I can imagine our struggles getting worse and worse as we go forward. I can't imagine that the location we're going to, I can't imagine will be easy to access. They must have defenses or something to that effect.
I mean, it's a destroyed city, so we might be able to sneak in. I don't think there's going to be very many people around, especially with a mad dragon making it its lair.
No, but it may have followers there. Dragons have that effect. Thank you. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name for love nor money.
It's Foy Rye.
Foray Rye. Thank you for your help. And I'll look at the rest of the party. Is there anything else you wish to discuss here, or shall we make our way?
I think we should go get a good rest and head out as soon as we make some preparations.
Indeed. And to be clear, are all of you okay with this plan? Drazenka, I realise it's incredibly hot in here, so you may want to just stay quiet, but we do need to check. I know Al was up for fighting a dragon.
I have no qualms against this. In this or another way, it benefits most people around here.
If we can do it, I think it will help everybody else around us as well as us.
Indeed.
Jinx. Well, let's head back. For alright, is there any way to get back to civilization without having to go through the trail again, or do we have to go back through?
You must walk the trail backwards, though there are no more creatures there. And I shall make it a bit simpler for you.
Foy Rye then casts a spell. Does everyone accept it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Al?
Yep.
Alright. Everybody's body becomes light as a feather, as everyone is able to fly at 30 feet.
Nice.
Thank you.
How long will this last, just out of curiosity?
3 seconds.
Plop. You wasted it. Too bad.
This flight shall last you 3 hours, more than enough to get you out of here.
This is going to be fun.
Is
Nobody
the
says anything.
party leaving?
Yes.
Yeah, if nobody says anything, Zaire is going to take off.
Yeah, we've only got a certain amount of time in this thing. And Edwin's already trying to think about how we would deal with the dragon.
Al?
Yep. She's happy to continue onward.
Alright. With the boons granted and the information, everyone is able to soar through the trail back to Heartburn. and you'll know that Paracopolis is here.
Straight across. Okay.
Yeah, and Brenna said we can go. So,
Yeah.
what I would say is, while we're here, I know we spent a fair bit of money on like water walk and stuff. How much do we have left? Because we may need to pick up some items to help us out here. Or is it anything anyone needs
Just
to learn?
under 2,000.
Okay. So, like, Drazenka, are there any spells that you need to learn at all, or would like to learn?
If you do want to have a better preparation, you can use the local library to research green dragons for a trait check.
We've also got this stuff. Obviously, we haven't identified the last one, but stuff to sell.
Oh, we haven't identified it. Let me try that, because I think...
Well, it depends if it's the same day.
It
Or
might
not.
have been
It's the same day.
today.
Oh, same day. We'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it another time. Okay, who's using the blink bag, if anyone?
Blink belt.
I don't even remember what that does.
Basically, it just means that at the end of your turn, your weapons return to you if you throw them. So Drazenka's going to go to throw a sword.
Yeah, I don't need it because I've got a ranged attack.
Right, Drazenka? You're going to throw your sword? If there's no answer,
No.
I'm assuming it's yes. Alright. Well, we
not
can probably
happening.
sell that. It ain't happening, Chief. Not today. Alright, so we can sell... Has everyone, to be clear, has everyone got a cloak of resistance? Or
Yep.
equivalent? Okay, cool. Fran's braces... They could be good. But the lesser variant just gives you proficiency in ranged stuff, but I mean, we all have our own ways of doing range.
If you are already proficient, it gives you +1 competence on attack rolls.
There is that.
Yeah, the only person who even uses a ranged weapon at all is your character, I think.
Yeah, I'm the only person. I mean,
You
to be
use
honest,
crossbow.
I did want to play a field specialist, but it's guns. I did want to see if I could try and change it to crossbows, but that's not really an option, unfortunately.
You can
So,
always
yeah.
ask.
We're 9 levels into 8 levels into surgeon now, so that ain't
Oh,
gonna happen.
gotcha.
But maybe next time. And we'll level in thief because I'm a fucking idiot.
You could
gonna say,
retrain that level, couldn't you?
Potentially, but that's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it. So we could sell all that. The question is there anything that people are genuinely hankering for, or do we want to get some stuff like scrolls to use elemental resistance? I know Drazenka can cast it, but to save the MP, anything like that, any kind of higher level spell that we could potentially cast through a scroll that might help us out, like Stone Skin, Communal, that kind of stuff. Because I think that's a Black Mage spell.
Could be.
I'm trying to think. Wind.
I
I'm
got
gonna
nothing for wind currently aside from elemental weapon and elemental orb.
Yeah, so well, if it's alright with everyone, I might do the... if everyone's good with selling that, are we good with that? Apart from the gloves, of course.
Is it possible for Zyron to do any bartering?
No, bartering is just for art and treasure stuff.
Fine.
Also, I can't be fucked to do it.
Absolutely fine. Cool. Yeah, we'll sell those 3 then.
Or
But yeah,
I
if-
love those gloves or those.
Braces.
Yeah, the bracers.
So for now, so we've got a fair bit of money. If it's all good with everyone, I'm thinking the plan is go to the library briefly. A, because Edwin likes the library, and B, it is useful. Just do 1 check on them, because we're going to get a bonus from there. See what we can learn, and then plan accordingly. Because we've seen dragons fight before. They're able to cast spells. They can fly. They're generally quite hard to hit, right? With a weapon, from what we know. But we have, there's options there. So what is... Well, does anyone have any ideas? Because this thing is going to fly, right? Unless we have a way of grounding it.
Unless we have a way of grounding it, yeah. Can we specifically attack wings and that sort of thing to
Full
prevent
shot,
it
I think we can.
flying?
There's the archer stuff specifically is for that, and unfortunately we don't have that.
Well, I'm talking like somebody get on its back and slash its wings to pieces.
No.
Pizzas?
Pieces. Yeah.
Oh, I got really excited then.
I mean,
No pizzerias allowed.
dang. Okay.
I realize I'm just waffling here, so do feel free to move us on.
Something that Al might be able to do. I don't know about the rest of us, but Al might be able to grapple the wings. Because if you're grappled, I don't think you can fly.
You can.
But
You can.
well, I mean,
You
grapple
also just
pin.
can't grapple the wings. If you pin, yeah.
Yeah, but I think an adult dragon is probably going to be too big for
Yeah,
Al to grapple. it.
depends on the size of it. We don't know the size of it yet, but I mean, if it's
Yeah, that's
if it's one size bigger than me, then I won't be able to grapple it.
Is it one size bigger? I thought it was two. I thought you could grapple something one.
Not
size
unless you got
bigger
the
than me.
feet.
It's not gonna work
Yeah, there's a
very well,
specific
but-
feat for it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I tried. I thought of things.
No, it's a good
We
point.
could try to sneak in while it's asleep and
valiant
tie its
effort.
wings together.
Is
That would
anyone...
be.
So, it's pretty worth this doing the knowledge check, right? And then having a think, if that's okay
Yeah, that's
with
fine.
everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
If you want to do so, it is Knowledge Arcana with +2.
Don't think I have any points in that.
The library allows you to just roll it.
That is without the +2.
That is without the +2 also.
I'm gonna add the +2 into mine before. And now I'm gonna roll it.
Al, you could use your hero point on this.
Oh
Do you
damn! That,
Get a +10.
That was a good roll.
I could use my hero point on this because I need to use it.
It's an option.
Oh, that's. I
I'm not saying
forgot.
do it.
I
No, I'm not.
add a hero point. I did. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I had. Oh
Al's
man.
helpful. It's without the +2.
Zone, is yours with the +2 or not?
Mine is with the +2.
Alright, Zion doesn't know, and Al really doesn't know.
Dang. I rolled a 19.
You can burn 4 traits.
Okay, so
Let's pull the lever.
I think lever's good. I'm just thinking about are we actually going to be targeting? I mean, weakness would be good. Immunities may be resistances, but do we want a special ability or do we want something a little bit more specific, like DR type or amount?
So we know it's a green dragon, so it's a wind. So we're probably. It's not going to be weak to wind, obviously. It's going to be either resistant or immune to wind. So we don't really need to run with that. Weaknesses might be good. Because it might have one. Like an elemental one or whatnot.
And it follows to scale its eyes, and I'm good at that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So that'd be good to know. I think.
So
And
also,
it'd be
if you
good
want to know
if
its
we've got
DR or
resistances.
anything, if it's got any.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think we need to know its DR type at the very least, so we can make sure we know how to approach it. Because
Do we need SR?
I mean, SR's not a bad one. We could swap
Yeah,
out
that's
for maybe
pretty good.
resistances.
So weakness, DR type, and spell resistance.
Weakness, DR type, spell resistance. What's the last one we would have put in? That's 3.
Can always shove
Do
in
we
a
want
special
reach?
ability. if you
DR
don't want it.
amount.
I think if we know the type at least, we can try to get
yeah,
around
that's
it.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
We could just go for a
reach is-
special ability. Oh,
it's
actually,
probably
no.
Gonna have reach.
It's probably gonna have reach. Should we ask what kind of breath weapon it has?
Probably a wind one.
Because that'd be
But is
special.
it a cone or a line?
Yeah, is it a cone? Is it a
Oh,
line?
gotcha.
What distance is it?
Yeah.
We'll go with that if that's okay.
Yeah, if that's fine with everybody else too, that's fine. Yeah, just what is its breath weapon?
I think we could just ask for special attacks, which should cover it.
Well, if we just
Oh, it
ask
might
for
have other
special
Like-
ones.
general,
like
then it
targets,
might get a different one.
Yeah,
But
what
if
breath
we-
weapon is it?
If we
Okay.
ask for its breath weapon specifically, then we get its breath weapon specifically.
Cool. So breath weapon details, weakness, SR,
DR.
and
Type.
type.
All good with me.
I know what you're going to ask.
Its weakness is ice. Its DR type is overcome by magic. Its spell resistance is 24. Its breath weapon is a 50-foot cone that deals 10d10 wind damage, reflects for half, and usable every d4 rounds.
Yeah, so I think that a very worthwhile investment for this fight is going to be a scroll of communal protection against wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I know Drazenka, you can do like individual. Can you do like individual target protection, or is that still not in your list yet?
I mean, that's up for from protection
Fourth
from
level
elements. That's up for. I don't have 4th level spells yet.
Exactly. Yeah. So if we just buy the scroll of communal, because that's 5th level, I think that's going to be worth doing.
We could also.
Communal 50.
We could get wind resistance, right?
We can get.
I can
communal-
just keep
Yeah. If you've
elemental
got that.
resistance communal. I can give as is.
Okay.
Then it's
So
gonna be
that-
better if I just cast it rather than using a scroll for it.
Yeah, because you'll have the addition.
I mean,
Like
what
I
I'm
said, I
thinking-
can't give you protection from elements because I'm not there yet.
you could
Yeah,
also
so we could just
create
buy it.
the scroll now. Use the MP now, so that you don't have to use the MP in the fight or nearby the fight, so that you like have the scroll ready. You know
I
what
would
mean?
have to be able to create the scroll. I don't have that feat.
Oh, okay.
You need like
Yeah.
crafting feats to make scrolls or whatever.
I
It
forgot
takes a
about
while
that.
as well to do. It's like a
I
week per scroll.
because some of the classes just automatically get those feats, and I didn't realize that. Cleric
Yeah, and there are, but like I'm not technically a mage. I'm a cleric.
Mm.
It works a bit differently.
Yeah, I know.
Is it worth picking up some stuff like Giant Strings or Goliath Tonics for enhancements to Con and False Life, for example? We all have magical weapons now, right? I think everyone has a magical weapon of some kind. Ow, do you have an amulet of Mighty Fists?
Not yet.
How much are they? Could we buy one? Because that would make your attacks magical.
I think that's around 2K, isn't it?
It's 4K.
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 I would say, though, for 5 attacks,
Do you currently have an amulet in your next slot or whatever?
Nope, I got nothing.
if it's good with everyone, I think that's probably a good bet, because that's a hell of a lot of damage that we wouldn't be getting otherwise.
Oh, what is the difference? Oh wait, no, you can't use hand wraps, can you?
No,
Nope.
because they're transformed. Would you guys be alright with that? I know it's a lot of money,
Oh
but
no, that's 100% good because Ow does the great damage.
exactly. And now she's
Yeah.
got proper BAB. You know, maybe we'll.
All right, I
Miss it.
get it. Shot's called.
That's okay. When I went over my character sheet the other day, I noticed a bunch of things were mixed in ways that they shouldn't have been. I was down a bunch of points on some things and up a couple points on a couple things, and I was just like all over the place. So I just redid everything.
Okay,
Speaking of which, sorry for the wall of text when you guys got back into the game.
It's cool.
that's alright.
I was reading
So it's
some of it.
4,000 for the
Some good
amulet.
abilities.
Speaking of which, I might actually still be off on those. Do I have a +1 weapon. I might not have +1 damage on a.
Is it, in all seriousness, worth? Have we got an ether at all? And Phoenix Downs, actually.
I am.
We've got
missing
2,200 left to play with.
Okay, so group loot wise, we don't have the rest of those wondrous items, so we'll get rid of those.
If I dare
Because we're
find
gonna
out
probably-
that we're going to go to these ruins and in a chest somewhere there's an amulet of mighty fists, I'm going to be throwing something at the GM.
Scream. In all fairness, though, like we need it, right?
Yeah, it's a good investment in general.
I think so.
Mm.
Did we sell that ruby? Then we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's in mountain gear. Apparently, the ruby is a mount.
It wasn't worth as much as what we thought it was, though.
No.
Zyron
We
had it
could
right.
al-
Me and you thought it was
Yeah.
worth a lot more.
We could also sell the Golembane amulet. It hasn't been very useful recently.
Do you not want to keep it in case we do have to fight them? Because having it just in your back pocket isn't a bad thing.
I mean, that's true. It just when I wanted it, we were fighting golems somewhat often, but now we just haven't in a while. I think it was only useful one time.
Yeah. I think it needs to be like.
Whoa.
I would suggest. Personally, I'd suggest holding on to it because. How much would you get for the Golembane Scarab? Like, how much money would you get?
I have no idea off the top of my head. If you look at my my wanted thing, I can't remember what that's called. The
I've got it here.
It'd be
just take up-
$12.50 for the scarab.
Yeah, so for the price of it, and I'm not like if you want to sell it, do it. But
I'm just trying to help everybody out. That's all I'm doing.
no, as I say, if you want to do it, do it. It's more a case of just we would have. So Al, just to be clear, is that amount with or without the scroll taken off?
That's with the scroll and amulet taken off.
Okay, so that's with scroll and amulet. So we've got 2,000 and whatnot left. If we did sell the Golembane, we'd be on like 360 or 3,600. Sorry. What would we spend that on? Because we don't have to. To be fair, we don't have to spend all of our money on this.
No, we
But
don't.
being prepared is useful. I'm just trying to
Uh,
think of touch attacks because this thing's gonna be big, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's worth it to get a scroll for anything offensive because of
No.
the spell resistance.
I wasn't thinking of that. I was looking at the alchemicals, but they are quite expensive for what they are. And for all we know, it's gonna be 400 feet in the fucking air. So there is that.
I could get lightning on my weapon. That would be a +2 from a +1 weapon. What would that cost? That's
8,000.
8,000.
6K, because it's a difference.
Oh,
I was gonna say from +1 to +2, so 6K is that's too much. We don't have that.
And 6 days, you don't want to pay extra to make it quicker.
Yeah.
no. I
Which,
think
if we had the money to make it happen, would be fine. But since we don't, that's not really worth it.
Okay, so the only thing I can think of now is yeah, we've got magical attacks. We've got that. I mean, the idea of slapping this on Al, after we've sort of buffed her, in case she gets a spell attack, to be quite fun. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm good. If you guys are, the only other thing I can think of getting is something like this. So we have another source of temp HP because we've got me, Drazenka, and then this on top. That would give us a hell of a buffer. What do you think?
It's not a bad shout.
And they only cost 300, so one of those each would just be 1,200. Put us at an even 1,000, and I think we're good to go. That works for everyone. I realise again, I am just talking at you at this point, so do feel free to say
No,
that
that's
stuff.
We could also. Some of us are pretty good with the AC increasing, but I don't know how much that's going to affect us with a caster.
They can still rip us to pieces.
I mean, oh yeah, for sure they can. So like anything that I could use to buff my AC. I've got one iron draft, which I think is the one for
Shield.
armor.
Shield.
Or, no, that's shield.
Plus
okay.
4 shield.
Metal VX is armor.
But that's the only one that I
I mean,
have.
if you guys remind me, I'm gonna be casting Mage Armor on all of us every morning now.
Okay.
It lasts for 9 hours.
Yeah, I'll be
And
alright,
I
but...
get the MP back much faster now.
Oh yeah, 'cause you've got clearer mind. Okay.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then we can also sell the Ring of Magical Armor.
No, we need that for posterity purposes. No, feel free to sell it.
Add that into the group loot.
But I think... Yeah, we've got that. We've got one Phoenix down. Is it worth buying another one?
Or maybe even another, what do you call it? The, Restora?
Oh, you mean for,
In
the
case
negative
we
level?
need it. Yeah, for the negative levels.
Let's look how much it is. Because the problem is it's a white mage spell, and none of us can use that.
That's fair enough. I'm just...
No, it's a good shout. I'm just trying to think of how we do it. Because we can't get potions of that, can we?
Depends if anyone chose UMD as their cosmopolitan skill.
I did, but my... Well, I've already got UMD as a class skill. It's just dog shit. I actually picked Dance, and I think it was... Can't remember the other one. I've got it written down somewhere. Oh, Spellcraft. That was it. I think I only have 3 skills that aren't class skills at this point.
That's what
because-
happens when you dip rogue or thief.
But yeah, sorry, I realise I'm sort of just jabbering on here. Are you happy with that, or do you want to just crack on from here?
We have enough food and supplies to get where we're going.
Jasta, Lord of Loot, is not here right now. Please take a message.
I mean, he's muted, but he is editing the loot.
Yeah, we got 8 rations in the group loot. Al doesn't need it because she's got the Ring of Sustenance. So that's 8 rations divvied out between you guys.
How long is that journey? Like, how long would it take us? Because as the crow flies, yeah, that's a decent distance, but we're gonna have to be walking, and I'm assuming this is difficult terrain.
It is trackless mountains, so you're going at half speed.
Still get us chocobos, but speeds us up a little bit.
And don't forget, we can go
add-
hunting and stuff as well.
Add 7 rations to that. I'm gonna take the rations off my sheet.
Alright.
Put it into...
Okay, that should be enough. And we don't have a cart, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I think we're good. We have food, we have water, we have potential chocobos from Drazenka, we have the protection. Just to clarify,
Did you ever buy the Star Curtains and Goliath tonics?
that was a question to the group. Do you want to do it or no? It could be overkill. It could be us being killed.
Let me look at the star curtains. I didn't see that.
We
not
have
built.
Phoenix Downs.
We have one, so that's what I'm thinking. Do we buy another one?
I think it would be a good idea to buy at least another one just on the off chance.
That's probably gonna be all the money. So if that's the case, we'll just do that. Yeah.
The effects on Star Curtain are just worded horribly. On contact, after a ranged touch attack.
Yes, you have to huck it at someone.
So like you can't just use it on yourself.
You can just use it on yourself.
Okay.
How much was the Phoenix Down again? Was it 2,000?
1,400. Let me
And
double check that though.
did you also add in the 180 from selling the Ring of Armor?
I hadn't, but I'll do it now.
Okay, I'm just
Yep, Phoenix down is 140. 1400. Matt. It's where Drazenka's firing 18 ice spells around at this thing, and we just stand there.
I mean, just looking at that SR and like I'm not hugging any spells at it if I don't have to.
Got
There's no way to
1,000.
increase-
I have
sure.
no spell penetration.
Who's holding on to that Phoenix Down, by the way?
I can, because I can pull it out as a free action.
Yep, sounds good.
No, let's say give it to Edwin.
Unless you want to space them out, because I have one already.
Just
So
don't die.
if I... That's easier said than done.
Tell
Alright,
the dragon that you have it.
don't tell the dragon. Alright, I'll just put another one on my sheet. Cool. I think we keep the 1,000, because I know this is important, but we are going to need money for other things.
Like lodging, which we
Like,
probably
yeah.
had before for today.
I was just looking if there was a way to apply elemental effects to your weapon and alchemical items, but there isn't. If we were rich, we could have got the ones that make you immune to a damage type for X amount of rounds. But we're not rich.
And we probably don't have enough for a lightning ring or anything like that either, huh?
But it's weak to ice.
Or ice ring. Yeah, that's sorry. That's
No, it'd be another 4,000. I think that now we should probably just get cracking, truth be told. Well, maybe spend the day here, pay for the lodging, try and identify those gloves, and then get going.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Everyone else okay with that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Again, I feel like I'm just yelling at you guys. I feel
No,
bad.
we're all including each other on these things. We're not.
I'm consulting you. Be consulted.
As long as you're not insulting while you're consulting.
I can't promise that.
The day will pass into the next, so feel free to have your refills of resources.
Find out what the gloves are.
Gloves.
The gloves.
Well, not gloves, they were a necklace.
Wait a minute.
Those are gloves of elven kind.
Ooh, I think those are on my wish list.
What do?
I think they increase spellcraft checks.
They give you a +5 competence bonus on spellcraft checks and concentration checks to cast defensively.
There you go.
Nice.
Would
Good
that be
stuff.
better with Drazenka though? Because you actually do cast defensively. Just thinking about it.
I already have gloves, but
No, you don't have to. I'm just thinking.
to be fair, I don't cast defensively too often.
Okay, I'll pick him up. I'm gonna potentially cast spells at some point. So
More dipping?
no, it's a thief thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Before the gang sets off, we can have our break here.
Alrighty. Thank you for that. Do you want me to roll the dragon bones, by the way, or do we not need to worry about it until we get there?
There's no point rolling them until you're actually going to be in a confrontation where it happens, otherwise you're just rolling a lot of times.
Yeah, that's fine. Awesome.
And I shall be right back.
See you in a bit. See you.
Have you re-enabled both our and your sound jester?
Yep.
Alright. How is the party going to approach Prauk Polis, and are you doing anything before you leave?
Moonwalk and no.
Sounds good
Just
to me.
quickly ask,
are you
like,
gonna
how
perform
many-
dance?
How many hours was that before our rest with the whole library thing and item buying stuff?
Probably 6 hours.
Yeah, that's plenty.
I think we're just gonna go. Did you say we're gonna go use chocobos if we can?
I can still get us chocobos.
I'm just wondering about terrain. If it gets there faster.
Like they're slightly faster than just going by walk.
If we could at least try and get closer, try and gauge how this city is, that'd be good.
Alrighty, using Chocobos, he's just making a straight run to Cragpolis.
I think so. Makes sense.
And everybody has mage armor.
There you go.
Okay. As you're making your way across Brenner's domain, thankfully, what Froy had spoken of does turn out to be true. Both your steps and that of your mount, it was a bit up in the air if anything you brought with you would be safe, is fine across the mountaintop. You're able to circumvent streams of lava here and there. Moving into the second day of your travel, however, everyone can make perception checks.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we're not good at this. The pointy stick people are not good at seeing.
Both Drazenka and Al, as you are possibly being a bit more perceptive or wary of the surroundings, the volcano possibly being safe of monsters, but probably not safe of terrain, you see something that might be added to the mountains in some time, as a part of the sky starts to emblazon with flames of red and orange. An almost too distant to hear sonic boom as the flame drops from the sky and goes off almost, you could say, horizon, but it's more just blocked by mountains, as it seems either a medium humanoid or something of that size and shape trying to enter the domain via flights was ignited and has now dropped to their death in the distance.
I feel much
that?
better about going through the trail.
Yes, I'm glad we got the permission.
What happened?
What was that?
Somebody just spontaneously combusted, trying to enter the domain.
Well, that wasn't very smart of them. Also quite impolite.
And continue to possibly favour the protection as it comes up towards the end of your third day of travel away from Hartburn. You will find yourself on the outskirts of Prague-Polis. One of those days apparently having a thunderstorm.
Sweet. Zaire approves of the thunderstorm.
Just wants to be-
Alright, entering into Prague-Polis. Oh, come on, maps. Don't know why this map hasn't played its music. I specifically requested it.
How dare.
Dismounting your chocobos, you are able to find yourself atop a muddy, grassy mountainside. Thankfully, away from the snow of other areas, it seems summer has brought a lovely, lush greenery to the locale. A massive stone bridge bridges the gap between two of the mountainsides. Beneath, a ravine 30 feet deep with even more stonework, possibly from old roads. On the other side of the bridge, you can see what remains of Prauk-Polis. Several large stonework walls that no longer have their interiors, and ones that have possibly survived due to their hugging of the nearby cliffsides. Squeaking doors can be heard in the distance, as well as the rattling of the windows, as it seems the place is pretty much barren of life except for the flora. You can hear the scraping of wood on rock every so often, as crates and barrels and other such containers move in the winds that seems to whistle around here horrendously. Atop several peaks, you can see more buildings in the distance, though some of them half destroyed, some of them almost completely destroyed. It's hard to tell from here how they were so, either from cannon fire or possibly the destructive might of the dragon. But aside from the whistling winds and the movement of woods of both man-made and tree, it seems the place is rather quiet.
Oh boy. Time to put buffs on yet or no?
How many hours of travel would this have been?
You were towards the end of travel, so it would have been 8 hours.
Okay. So we'd still have Mage Armor on for another hour.
Mm-hmm.
We should go from house to house. It's possible the Naga is still here and they may be acting as some kind of cult for this dragon.
Are we
Can
gonna
we see the
do
key?
any
Sorry.
buffs right now?
I'm trying to think, because protection against elements communal is 10 minutes per level. I'm just working out
Divided
what
by
cast.
4.
Yeah, I'm just working out what cast level it will be.
It's a 4th level spell, isn't it?
5th for communal.
If it's 5th, that is level 9, so 90 to be 20 minutes each, and then one person has 10 extra.
Right. So that might be a bit too short for us not even seeing it yet, so I suggest we hold on to that for now.
That's what I'm thinking, like... A lot of my buffs are like minutes per level, or 10 minutes per level, or stuff like that.
What about the alchemical ones? How long were those?
I think they're like minute. Some of
Oh.
them.
Well, yeah, I was talking about the Star Curtain and the.
Star
we don't
Curtain is 6 rounds.
Okay,
We
yeah,
can
that
buy the
one's
target,
definitely.
didn't we?
What's
Did
that?
you buy the Goliath tonic or not?
I don't think we did.
I
Okay.
thought we were. Jaster,
Hello.
what did we buy?
I think you eventually just ended up with Phoenix Down, didn't you?
Yeah, because
Yeah, we went Phoenix down.
Okay, okay. Shall we try to be stealthy?
If all of us can't be stealthy, there's not too much point in being stealthy. They have to find us eventually. I suggest we go house to house, at least get some... To be clear, are these houses here, do they have roofs on or no?
Most of them will have roofs. I'll tell you if they don't.
Okay. We should move cover to cover. Keep an eye out. Just be careful of any alarms or traps as well.
Yeah, Jaster.
The storage
Bring up
is
to
open.
the... Yeah, they're all ajar in the wind, so you can just go in.
Okay.
Moving into this building, it seems like it did belong to either a salesman of tools or a crafter of such. The nearby fireplace is set up to increase the heat and seemingly melt something within a large cauldron. However, it has not seen use in many, many months, possibly longer than years.
We'll look around the room, see if there's anything substantial.
Get the good
Jeez,
rolls
that
out.
perception. Whilst this place has definitely been ransacked both by sentient kind, possibly the dragon, as well as the wind rushing in to move things around, you all notice several scratch marks across the floor. And whilst they are dated, they do seem to be scratch marks of possible chitin or keratin.
I will relay that information onto the party.
Sorry if I missed it, but do we know when this place was attacked or destroyed?
A few
As I
years
mentioned.
ago.
Few years, okay.
Right, do we go from here? Do we know which direction the keep is in at all?
The keep is in the northwestern section, but obviously I can't do proper lighting for blocking things, so you can see it, but on the map you can't.
Okay, and we suggest to the party.
So I guess we
stay
go
Keep is here.
northeast for the moment. If you want to go, do you want to go straight to the keep or check the surroundings first?
I think we go left. This area out here is very open. If we get attacked here, we're going to have very little cover. I suggest we go left. But I'm open to suggestion. What if we do? We need to do it quickly, though.
I will go with your decision.
How do you want to climb up this cliff a little bit and see what you can see?
I can peep my head up. I was going to come up and peep her head up.
There's a building right in front of you.
There's a building right in front of me.
I hope I'm not in the wall there. Nope,
And
okay.
then Al's got to hop back down. I can't get the light stopping me. Thank you. Yeah.
Not the light.
Couple more buildings.
Okay, looks like another destroyed house here. There's nothing. This is a very stupid question. There's nothing just circling above us, is there?
Clouds.
Al's
Oh,
got to
I
come in
think
and
we
just
went
make
the wrong
sure
way.
it's not trapped or anything.
Alright.
It is not trapped, however, your feet will creak and break a lot of the wooden floorboards here.
There's a ladder over here. We could use this to get to the next area.
Yes, let's. Al, would you mind taking the lead in this area?
Just ignore the chest on the table. Or is that something?
Nothing of import.
Okay.
It's full of buttons.
Now she's going to climb the cliff face alongside Zyron on the ladder.
Oh, okay, that works. May I please be there? Thank you.
Up east.
No, no.
Uppies.
The light was blocking again.
The invisible wall.
I'm stuck. Thank you.
We're getting into the middle of a town now. We should be very careful.
I'm going to check inside this building.
I'm just gonna move
Peek
to this
around the corner back over here.
See if there's any other markings or anything of import in here.
This may sound like a very. We can't see up things, right? Like we
Not
wouldn't
really,
be able
no.
to- We'll be able to
Like,
see.
not on the map.
No,
I
so,
could probably see the castle from over here, or the keep.
Yes,
But
you can
it's
definitely
blocked.
see the castle.
yeah. So I'm looking at something, but I'm going to assume that Edwin can't see it. So
We got kind of a straight shot over here. Probably not a great idea to go that way.
Is there anything in this building?
Besides years-old food, nothing that is really important. It seems like that was a storage house.
Okay.
Looks like this wall was broken into here.
Could we go through this window, perchance?
If you want to open it, sure.
I'll
Oh,
go for it.
that's disturbing. That's probably not a good thing. I probably can't see that from where I am, but that's a bad sign. I can see it on the map, but I don't think I can actually see what I see from here.
I think you've clocked what I've clocked, so.
If you are looking through like the castle walls, I've left those unlit just because the lighting isn't intricate enough to really do that.
I understand, yeah. I feel like what I'm looking at is higher than my eyesight can see, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
that's
see
cool.
nothing, nor has no one told me, so I'm going to continue looking in this building.
I'm going to wait here because I've checked this one.
Just gonna walk up behind the backside of this little tent here.
As you search through that building, you will notice that there is almost indecipherable and possibly just now rubbed away to nothing the extent of red and green chalk marks across the floor. To your best guess, they used to be in a circle.
I was going to make sure she doesn't walk inside that circle and only on the outside.
Go ahead, step in the circle.
It's say first time for everything.
Not doing it.
Could be a good magic circle, you don't know.
Nope. Not doing it.
Going up to here, you will hear the bobbing of a bucket in the local well.
I was going to have a look down the well.
Oh,
There's no arms in there.
Damn.
This is too quiet. I don't like it.
Just on your northwest, there is a mostly destroyed church.
Is that the building that I'm right next to?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna skedaddle on over to this side, see if I can see anything else over here. I already looked over there a little bit.
This church has been ransacked.
Who is it a church to?
You would need to roll a perception check to even really put pieces together here.
Okay.
There's another 38.
Oh God! Wow, I think that's. Oh, that's almost. Wait, how did I have positive perception? What the hell?
Did you make
I
it
put a
last
point into
go?
perception. What the hell? Ruined.
If you put Cosmopolitan in for perception as a class skill, would have bumped it up.
No, it's already a class skill. I put it into linguistics and knowledge religion.
All right.
Al, you can identify that this used to be a church to Alexander.
Definitely seems like a church for Alexander, as far as I can piece things together. Is there anything like on this altar?
Besides worm-eaten books, no.
Does this place have a roof?
No, the church doesn't have a roof at all.
Oh
Okay.
shoot.
Let's keep an eye out. This is prime target.
So it looks like our choices are go to the east and go straight up the middle, or we could try to go to the west and try to climb up a cliff.
I think we should rely on methods. we
Seeing
normally
your
use.
climbing ability, I'd recommend just walking.
Agreed.
I agree. I just don't want to walk directly up a wide open front gate area.
While I understand that it may be counterintuitive, we need to stay together if we're going to use this protection.
coming up to this other destroyed house, you will hear a sound in the distance.
Oh. What was that?
Is that coming from the north?
Seems to be.
We're close. I think we should use the protection.
Sounds like it was coming from Jurassic Park to me. I got a laugh out of him. That was good.
Oh,
Dragons
maybe
are
that's-
dinosaurs. Do you see any of them around anymore?
I feel like I know what you saw earlier now.
Did you see the thing?
I've seen the thing now. I know the thing you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't think we could actually see that, but still.
No.
We should get together and use the protection trajectory if you don't mind.
Hold on. I feel like we need to make sure that these houses are completely empty. The last thing you want to do is get grouped up on while fighting a dragon.
Can we at least get under the cover of a wall or something like that? I don't like being out in the middle of this area. I'm gonna go here in this shadowy area.
Oh, he's put a thing in the chat. That means something's going to happen.
No, it's just separating out the checks.
Zaire's gonna start trying to be stealthy.
Yeah,
We'll see
he's
what
in the thing. He's getting scared.
No. Zaire heard noises. He doesn't ever hear noises. That's a bad sign.
It's like the gods just put like
There was no check needed for
a
it.
gap in between the clouds, and he's like, "I'm watching."
I see you.
Well, everyone besides Zaire groups up for a buff. Zaire just hugs a wall to not get the buff but not be seen.
We didn't actually
And I'm
activate
not
it.
casting anything before we all group together.
No. I think this house is safe. We should get towards this thing.
Get going. Does this house actually have a roof?
It does not.
All right.
What about this house?
Hey, this
that
room looks
one
pretty
does.
Yeah,
untouched.
let's go to this other one over here. It's got a roof on it.
I'm checking out this room. It looks pretty much untouched.
I'll keep an eye out. Just open the window.
Stop posting gifs.
Stop it.
It's just making my heart go pitter patter.
He just watching us, that's all.
As you come to this building, everyone probably besides Siren, we're able to hear a scraping of metal on the wooden floor. As you can see that there is a dagger that has just been rolling around for probably a very long time and it's very blunt at this point.
Okay.
Anything
The
in this
dagger
room?
is blunt.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. If it's been rolling around and battering into stuff.
Why is it rolling?
Because the wind.
Oh, okay.
I don't like this.
So there's nothing else in this room.
No.
Can we hop across to this other building that has a roof, please?
Those. I am just going to say this now. If we think we're not going to be able to do this, we need to run. I think to find shelter somewhere.
You find yourself in a better protected house, as it does have the shelter of the cliffside, though still rather battered and bruised.
I think we use the buff and head in then. It doesn't look like there's anything about these outhouses.
Should we go more west and just head north from there, or should we go east out in the open and go north from there? I vote west.
So back on ourselves.
Sorry, east. I vote east. The west is the one that's open. I just completely forgot how directions work. That's wonderful. Thanks.
It is up,
Is-
west, down, and left.
Is this fallen tree actually like down to the ground? So like almost like you could almost climb up it.
Yes.
Just as a point of order, how have we done the buff yet?
No.
Not yet,
No.
because people keep
Okay.
like moving around.
I know I'm trying to stay close to the second.
It seems to be a way up this way. If you don't want to take the main walkway up to the keep.
That sounds good. Let's stop for a second and get this taken care of.
I agree.
But how long does the buff
It's-
last?
10 minutes for one person, 20 minutes for everyone else.
20 minutes for what? For 3 people, 30 for one. If
Oh,
you're
sorry.
using the scroll thing, 'cause the scroll thing was 9th level.
Yes, sorry. So it's the higher variant.
Well, level 9.
If we put the 30 on Drazenka, 20 on everyone else, sound good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then if you would
Sure.
drop resist.
Yeah, I'll use both the scroll, so that's protection, communal against wind.
Which
Then
is
I'll just-
108. So it's 12, isn't it? If it's 9, yeah, it should be 108.
I'm going to pull out my last. Wait, Metal VX is Metal VX
But of the X is
Mage armor.
armor. Okay, dang it, that's not gonna help me then.
You have an iron draft that should help.
You
No,
did
I
say
don't
how-
have an iron draft. I had it mixed up. I apologize.
Ah,
I
I thought
have
I did.
one iron draft.
Are you willing to give that up?
I can give it to you.
it is only
Alright.
for a minute though.
It is only for
I,
a minute.
I want to hold it.
I will give it to you
Fair enough.
and tell you not to waste it.
I hope so.
Before we scatter, I'll also cast elemental resistance communal against wind.
Thank you.
It should be the same duration for resist 20.
Give yourself the longer version.
It's so that when you run away from our battered and destroyed bodies, you've got a chance.
Yeah, as if she's gonna do that, but sure.
Yeah, we live or die together. I think with these guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna let these guys go first because I am well aware of.
Oh boy.
Was that closer?
Not really, I don't think, but maybe. Can we climb up these roots? Is that
Yes.
okay? Is it a check or is it just go?
You can just take 10 up there.
Alright, cool. Ah, all these numbers.
As you come up to this point, the weather seemingly changes, but not for that long, as everyone feels flicks of liquid hit against them. As you look at each other, it seems you've all been slightly drenched, though not to the extent that anything would happen, in blood.
Drenched in blood? Oh god. Look
Yeah,
up and
there was a
look around.
very short shower of blood.
Was
Yeah,
there
look-
like a? Is
there
this
a
like a
fight going
localized thing? Yeah. If we look around, is it just everywhere is coated in blood, or is it specifically around us?
It's in a wide area. It just seems like blood was let in this direction.
So potentially there's already a fight going on. That might be why the dragon's roaring.
Could be. Can we
Dragons.
get this wall removed? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Fucking so arrogant, it's just throwing its own blood at us. Like, you ain't gonna get any of this.
I don't see anything. Is there anything in the sky around us?
Not currently, no.
Be fighting something up there, or is taking some prey. We should hide. It might be coming back. We'll take some cover at least. Edwin's going to press himself against the wall.
How
climb
tall
up the
is
keep
this
wall.
central keep area?
The walls are 100 feet tall.
So this is 100 feet up?
No, that's 200, that is. The
Oh,
the
boy.
exterior walls are 100.
Gotcha.
So if Al has a
Uh,
look in the sky, she can't see any signs of the dragon.
No.
I could go and scale the wall and see if I can see anything higher up.
We might need you to do that. I'm going to stay here a moment. Keep an eye out.
I'm gonna
You know
go
me,
in
I can fly down really
keep.
quick if there's any problems.
I think we should go inside the keep and see if we can sneak up to the Bailey. Is that what that's called?
Hang on,
No,
let's just see
Bailey's
if we can
above
see
a
anything on the
cave.
wall first.
The turret. Yeah, the turret. Let's go to the turret.
I was just going to quickly scale the wall just to see if she can see anything from a higher vantage point.
As you move to here, the bloodied corpse of a large wolf is vaulted off of the taller keep, landing with a solid thud.
Just going to be very quiet and look up. Any other signs of movement?
A single talon grips onto the edge of the tallest tower, and then another as a emerald dragon peeks over. Climbing down, it jumps and lands with a massive rush of dust and wind.
Well, no. This is a wonderful time to be having visitors.
I'm going to say something. I can't remember his fucking name there. Bear with me.
It's Hurra...
Stram.
Stram, that was it.
Not Hurricane Katrina. All right. Hurik Stram. Are you Hurik Stram? Which I'm saying, like, literally, my head is poking out from behind the wall.
Oh, it is a GIF. I thought it moved. It's just a very slow-moving dragon.
He's
Oh, he's
sleepy.
Has the life gone out of your lungs and the voice from your throats?
I
I
did not think that was
mean-
his name. Hurik Stram. But then he'd.
Yeah, he just ignored it. Edwin, he just ignored Edwin completely and called us quiet.
Yes.
Oh. Can you hear us?
The little time that you speak. Formulate your sentences and speak them.
Hello?
This is getting us nowhere. Are you or are you not the dragon that has been causing the devastation around here, allied with the Naga?
Devastation is subjective. I made this whole domain. And if you are not friends of the Naga, what brings you here?
Anyone want to take lead on this one? I can talk, but I do a lot of that.
I'm on top of the keep wall at the moment.
Get ready to people's elbow them.
As Zaire drinks his iron draft, Herrick casts a spell.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be like,
Can you not do like a sleight of hand check? See if you can do it stealthily.
Having a silly sense.
I didn't
Late
say
for
that
that.
ahead of time, so unfortunately, no.
Just like cough and sneeze and drink at the same time.
Excuse me, drink.
Chaotic imbibing of drink.
What's he casting?
Well, for one, he's having a relatively low initiative, but he is casting a spell that requires everyone to make a strength check, please.
Strength check.
Even me when I'm 100 foot up.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure even 100 feet up, I should double check the range on it.
He's casting fucking hurricane or something.
Get ready to get blown
Strength
off.
check.
I am going to use a hero point on this.
Oh shit!
I know what spell it is.
Yes, it even affects you out. It is very far-reaching.
Damn. Alright.
Drazenka, you know he is casting Control Winds.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Al is also going to use her hero point on her strength check.
So that's +8. It's probably not going to help. For 13.
Oh my god.
Also
The
13.
Strongest person here. Rolled a 1.
Uh,
And I can't even re-roll it because I used a hero point to +8 to it.
and Zairin got higher than both of you. Drazenka's the only one that got higher. That's crazy. I think I've got the lowest strength out of everybody.
No, I don't think it had
Maybe.
anything to do with
No, it was
strength. I think
+1.
it had everything. Who's got a luck stat? Anyone got a luck stat?
Nobody's got the except.
Alright, Herrick surrounds himself in a tornado sitting within the eye of the storm. The wind cuts apart the air and the nearby stone walls. They shudder, vibrate, and break apart as brick and mortar go flying. As Drazenka and Zairin hold up their hands to block their faces from the dust and mud being kicked up, your feet only slide slightly across the plains. However, both Al and Edwin, your feet are unable to keep hold. Al, is that with +8, so you'd be just
13.
5, or is it going to be higher? Because
No, it's higher. Higher. No, it's higher.
Maybe 13.
It'd be 13. Well, actually, hang on. We're going into combat. Al was going into dragon form, so it's even higher than that.
This is a strength check, so I don't think you can fail it, so you're fine. Edwin, however, your feet are kicked up from underneath as you...
Wait, I'm confused. How did... I got the same as Al.
Oh, 13, yeah, I see it there, okay. You're both fine then.
Awesome.
Okay. Start to scooch just a little bit, and then you knuckle in using your heroic powers.
However, everyone can easily tell you're currently within a windstorm strength of winds, which means ranged attacks are going to be impossible unless it's a spell.
Does it affect flight?
Yes.
Because
You
obviously
take a
I'm gonna
minus
be-
8 on your fly checks.
Oh, okay, well, it'll be fine because I'm just going to be moving with my flight. As in, like, fly back down.
It's gonna force you to make fly checks too, and
Yep.
Oh,
even if
boy.
you're using your fly,
It may be worth
movement.
just literally jumping off.
Don't think
But
jumping
we'll
off at 100 feet is going to do well for me.
To fly against these winds, or even just within them, you need to make a DC 25 fly check.
Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, I'm out of this fight for the minute then, because I'm stuck up here.
I mean, you got a climb speed. Just climb down the walls.
It'll take me a while to climb down 100 feet. When I have a climb
Well,
speed
I
of
mean, you could-
15.
Like, he said you could just jump because you have wings, so you could glide down basically with Choco Feather.
If he's gliding against wind, he's going to go straight into the air.
Well, that's fair.
Well, you could just climb like however far you can and then drop the rest of the way. But we'll get to that when you get to your turn.
Give you Choco Feather.
What's that?
I have Choco Feather.
I think it's more the wind speed that's the problem.
True.
Is the wind speed. Because they are over 50 miles per hour winds.
Well, we walked into
15
this
mile an hour
mess,
winds, that's nothing. That's a light breeze.
Yeah, a light breeze that you almost got blown away from.
Hey, I'm just talking about real life. 50 mile an hour winds are a light breeze.
That's
Yeah?
not quite true.
These winds uproot small trees and knock down small structures, as well as tearing off roofs.
Yes.
Fine.
It's a low grade
Mile
tornado.
an hour winds means something else in this world.
50 mile an hour.
Oh, 50. Right, there you go. I thought you said 15.
15 is a steady, brisk breeze. It's not.
That's what I mean. That is a light breeze. 50, fair enough.
5-0.
Right.
Drazenka.
Uh-huh.
It's Europe.
I know.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm aware.
Iron Draft only lasts for like
A
a
minute.
little while. How
Minute,
long?
I think.
10
1
rounds.
minute.
Okay.
No,
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
No. 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Where
Drazenka's
is a shield looking?
A minute is 10 rounds.
Yeah, what am I thinking? What? Hold on. Yeah, because it's 10 times fucking hell.
Because each round is 6 seconds, times by
Yeah.
10 for 60 seconds for a minute.
Nope, that's not.
Never mind.
If you just put buff on in useful buffs, there's a shield buff. It does the exact same thing.
No, I already did that. I'm just trying to put 10, but it won't let me do 10. It's only
No, because it's up to 9.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put 9 for now, but
9.
that just
Yeah,
means
but
I can.
It'll be 9 at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Zenka do it.
So, well, that's the
I'm
surprise.
thinking, but I don't really know I can do much. Can't really help Al from up there. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, somebody decided
Yes,
to walk to the
take
keep wall
Karthurra.
while I said I was climbing it.
I think it would have seen you before it saw me.
Okay, good stuff.
Protectra for Edwin, Drazenka, and Siren.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
I think that only gives me a +1, but it's still
A
better.
little bit helps.
Every
Exactly.
little bit helps.
Uh,
I mean,
it's my standard.
I'm at 34, up from 25. So
Wait, does that reach Siren?
She can put it
Yeah,
between them.
it's 20
Ah,
foot
okay.
burst range medium, so yeah. I did check. Shoot.
Yeah.
Swift. I can't reach Siren with the blessing, so I'm gonna give Edwin bonus to saves.
oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
we need to roll the save thing.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
lucky
you need your
bonus.
luck thing.
It's just a D3 to see what happens to you.
All right.
Just go in the order of what it says in the iron.
Oh shit.
Think a lot of everything else. I can't do much with my move.
One S3.
One
is gonna
S3?
help.
S3? What's wrong with me? Oh my god, kill me.
Those are the wrong brackets.
They are the wrong brackets. Almost like I was semi-competent at one point at this, and it's just gone up.
So
the
that'll
fucking window.
be +3 to your fortitude, Edwin.
Awesome. I will pop there.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
That's
good.
the one I need help with. So
Yeah.
A little bit helps. Can't do much with my move, so I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Is the body being dragged away by the wind?
Being pushed away by the wind.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Oh, God. Drazenka, are you going to go in, like, physically, or are you going to stay back?
That's a good question. Probably gonna try to go in physically, but
Because I have the talents for this now, and I do need to just check this with you. No pass. So, if I have talents that let me use injections as a move or as a swift action, could I use 3 in a turn?
If you're able to pick them out as a free action, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked Quicker Than I as a thief talent. Yeah, so I am going to use my swift move and standard to inject. Drazenka twice.
Can you inject them as standards, or is it just a move?
No, so the way it is there's two talents. There's one that says you can inject as a move instead of a standard. And the one after that is requiring only swift action instead of a move action. So is it just the swift, or could I use all 3?
No, you can do all 3. It's just a case of if you're changing a swift into a move, which you can only do for movement. But if it's standard by default, you're fine.
Cool. Yeah. So you see Edwin that's just ripping syringes out of his vest. And I dump 2 into Drazenka, so I'll give you haste and physical boost. I'm just double checking because I haven't used the haste one in a while. If it is just literally haste.
Pretty sure.
Adrenaline shot against the haste is, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm going to inject myself with haste also, actually. But that is 3 of my injections gone.
And your whole turn.
And my whole turn. I will 5 steps here. Because I'm hoping that's a little bit of cover.
Alright. Harikstram is going to turn to Zairin, who started the confrontation.
All I did was take a drink, man.
I was just thirsty.
Yeah.
Ivan's got his little sippy cup of just this iron draft on the side.
Take a
Yeah, but the problem with that is it's still a magical effect. And
Yeah,
the
still
dragon
before
has
it had
all
6
kinds of
drinks, yeah.
magical senses, so
Yes, like a Capri Sun.
I just
The dragon is going to let loose with all of its naturals on Zairin.
natural attacks. Yeah.
Is there any way... Can you be flat-footed, Zyron?
Nope, I cannot unless he's a rogue of 4 levels or higher or whatever.
Surprise, motherfucker. 20 levels.
Wait, hold on.
Rogue.
Hold on, I might not have that yet. Hold on. I think I have uncanny dodge, but not improved yet.
Yeah, so it's more the flat-footed problem.
Yeah. So I still can't be caught flat-footed. It's just oh yeah, the improved is I can't be sneak attacked or anything like that, or flanked. But yeah, so I'm not flat-footed.
Turn around.
Watch my HP just disappear. Here we go.
You're not doing any parries, are you?
Let's see. What is a dragon's weakest natural attack?
Way to know.
Good question.
Probably its bite.
Its bite's probably its big one.
So I
If
think the
anything.
wings do the most damage, don't they? I don't know. This is out of character stuff. I'm gonna try to block one of the claws, I guess.
Alright.
So the second claw, I guess. Oh, things are broken.
How dare you?
What did I do? My thing is broken. Hold on. Let's go to my... Okay, parry is here. What did I break? Okay. What? No attribute was found for Zairin Dex mod plus damage mod. Are you kidding me?
You got no dex. You've been undexed.
Hold on, let's see. Does that fix it? Nope. Oh, hold on. Let's see if this helps. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, still not working. Cool. I don't have any idea how I broke this. That's fun.
Just use your normal attack macro.
Yeah. So let's go to character sheet. Let's go to attacks. So let's just do alt melee attack. So this should be +1 to this. Does that parry?
It does.
Heck.
Can you do it at 10 feet?
Oh no, I can't. So you're right. I'm not
Alright.
close.
He is biting, clawing, winging, and tail slapping. Only the bites and slap will hit.
You should be at full HP zone because you got missing 2.
Am I currently missing 2? Hold on.
It looks like it, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, you're right. That should be at 61.
Every little helps.
You should be at full Edwin.
But I didn't even.
You should
realize
also
that.
show me as
Oh,
missing
yeah.
1.
Yeah, that's on me.
Okay.
Sorry, you'll be hit twice for 53 damage and 6 wind, but you shouldn't care about the wind.
Okay. Minus 53. That's terrifying.
It's a dragon.
Excuse me.
Zaira.
Minus 53. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm about to die, and there's not really anything I can do about it, so I'm going to limit break and attack this guy with a time break.
I'm gonna fix you, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. You should be able to one shot.
No bonuses. Oh wait, this is probably going to be broken too. No, this one works. What the hell? Those second and third attacks aren't going to hit. Why didn't I crit confirm? God damn it, why is everything broken?
You can just click your
Yeah, I'm
normal
going to.
melee attack button. Would you look at that?
Very
Oh,
nice,
there you
very
go.
nice.
Nice.
You do indeed crit.
So do you want to just... Oh no, we can't double that because that has other stuff in it. So it is...
Why do your free damages all have different damage bonuses?
They should all be the same. 5 plus 1.
First ends in plus 9, the second
Oh.
ends in plus 13.
What the heck? And the third is plus 11. I have no idea, man. I don't get it. I completely have broken. It's supposed to be because that's D6s extra that are being rolled. I don't know why it's not showing up. Because of the time break, I get to do extra non-elemental damage. That's the non-elemental. I just wanted it to be part of the... I don't know why it's showing up like that instead of in...
If you have like brackets within brackets, then it shows up as a static number.
Yeah, that's probably
If you don't
what
have
it
them
is.
as like just in single brackets or something.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do it on purpose because it annoys me to show the numbers, but
Yeah, no sneak attack, obviously.
Mhm.
I'm going to I don't think I get my non-elemental
No,
as
unless it says so.
extra sneak attack or as extra damage on a crit, so I'm just going to roll my regular attack for my damage. Just that. Oh god.
Yeah, that's it. Waste the good rolls.
God dang it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The
so
other two attacks will
15
miss.
damage.
Okay.
So 34 damage total is still pretty good.
Sure.
Ow.
I'm gonna see what I can
I mean, I guess all I can do is just start climbing down.
Body drop him. Limp off.
Roll me a strength if you want to try and climb down.
Sorry.
Are you keeping that?
No, I feel like I should re-roll it. No, I'll keep it.
You would know just the base rules. The DC to move would be DC 10.
Yeah, no, I'll keep it.
Alright, you can start making your way down that wall. Drazenka.
I'm going to use whiteout. Fortunately, it doesn't reach Zyre quite. Or Ow, I don't think.
I'm gonna go to Zyre in my turn.
You may try.
Oh, I'm getting there.
That's
Dragon's
part
not
of why I'm
slowed.
doing this. I figured. And I'm gonna try to move up to it.
Roll me strength.
Oh, is it strength to move? Damn.
It is strength to move against the winds.
Quick question. Did the error show up for you guys?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good. I'm gonna just try and see if I can figure this out.
Use a hero point dot +4 to that.
Alright. You move against the frosty winds, and you don't provoke.
Nope.
Is that it?
Swift. Don't know if that helps, but I'm gonna give Zyre an bonus to AC with blessing.
Sweet.
And that's it.
Edwin.
Okay. I've got 60-foot movement speed to move is a strength check, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I might have to use another hero point on this. Because my rolls are generally terrible. Yep, that's all my hero points gone. Oh my god. So that'd be a 9, so that'd be it. I can't move, I'm assuming.
If it's a 9, you are unable to move.
Yeah, because I was going to inject myself, but even then that wouldn't help. Great. So that's my move, I guess. There's very little I can do. I'm just going to inject myself with physical boost to hopefully help my strength. And I can't go anywhere, so I can't fly for step, I'm assuming, either. Okay, that's me done. I wanted to try, but the dice were against me. Sorry about that.
It goes to Hurrickstram, and he's going to provoke from Drazenka.
I'll take it. Might as well. He might fumble his save.
You never
If that
know.
hits.
You will miss.
Rip. I'm gonna be useless.
Hurrickstram will fly straight to the air 100 feet up. And they shall surround themselves in a magical aura.
Aha.
we have any idea what that is?
A blue mage might know, but it's not a spell.
Oh, great.
Nope.
Just fucking rolled it as well. What?
No.
Zairin.
He's too far up in the air for me to do squat.
Is your lint rig still going? 'Cause it says regardless of distance.
Let me.
Was it 90 feet or whatever?
I think it's 90 feet.
Yeah, enemy within 90 feet.
Just jump.
Even if you couldn't reach him, so it's just like, instead of reach, it's 90 feet. But he's at 100, so no.
Yeah. I am going to wait for right now. I'm going to take the defense action.
Did you get closer to us?
Yeah,
Maybe?
I can try.
That's
I'll
a strength thing, to be fair.
yeah,
That was going to keep you alive.
I'm gonna try to move, and then I'll do that. So I'm gonna go click that for now, and then click strength. Nope. So I stay where I'm at, and I'm being in defensive mode.
Pretty sure there's nothing here. Yeah, so you just stay where you are.
Yep.
Ow.
I guess all I can do is continue to move down. Is it possible to? Is it possible to double move, like with the climb?
Yeah.
So then I'm going 30 feet. Do I still have to do a strength check?
It's going cardinal direction, so it's not gonna stop you going downwards. So you should be fine. You're also bracing on a wall in the direction you're going, so you're fine.
And would I now be at least 60 feet in range of the dragon?
You'd be 60 feet down, so he's 100 feet up. You're gonna be about 60 feet away from him.
60 feet's good enough. My breath weapon would reach.
They are gonna be a distance horizontally, so 50 to 60.
That's a no-go then.
Oh, just over.
Ah! Can I just scooch back 5 feet?
Either way, you've double moved, so
Yeah, no, it's fine.
won't be able to do it this turn.
Yeah, true.
Drazenka.
Those are my options.
Oh dear.
Something happened.
You're missing probably like a squiggly bracket at the bottom.
The last quickly.
No, the last squiggly is there.
Isn't it 2 squigglies?
It
Yeah,
should be
there's
two.
two of them.
Okay. Is there an extra?
Did you do an extra one?
No, there's two. Don't worry about it. I'm trying not to interrupt, but I'm also just trying to fix this. So.
If you want, just you can copy and paste it over to me and I'll have a look on Discord.
Alright. I'm looking at it now too, but it's going to be all of my things are probably broken. So.
Is there like an extra squiggly somewhere in the middle of your macro?
I'm
or
looking,
Pathfinder?
and I'm not seeing one. I caught one already, but
Mini squigglies.
Too many
There's lots.
squigglies.
Too many dragons.
Can you put an AoE in the air? Or does it need like a purchase?
Yes, it can be in the air.
Okay. Let's see if this is a waste of MP. I'm gonna try to cast Blizzara
it's a much easier
towards him.
space to look at it, though.
I'm gonna use Phase to add
I found you, you little bastard.
Nice.
Sorry.
Don't worry about me, just trying to do my turn.
Well, you're
Where's
good.
that in
We
this?
cast them.
There's
Ah,
fate to up the caster level by 1.
ooh. Success!
Yeah, get those 20s out of here.
I'm rolling that tiny.
Damn it!
Take.
Alright, let's see if any of these other ones are broken. I'm gonna just look at them, I'm not gonna roll them.
Are you casting the spell, G?
Yes, I am. Just making sure I got everything ticked on. Hopefully. Caster level check is 28.
Wait, was it Time Break that was broken before? No, Time Break is fine.
That's good, SR.
I take it you're using that CL check as your SR.
That's what it's meant for, yes. That's why I ticked it on. Because it is just a caster level check, right?
Unless you have something to add to it, yeah, it is just a CL check.
Yeah, I don't have any extra spell penetration, so that's it.
The dragon will be barraged with ice as it roars out.
Very nice. Very nice.
Is that it from Drazenka?
Do I have anything else for my move that I want? I think that's it. I'm still gonna give AC Desire and
You go.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Are the
Edwin.
winds centered on the dragon, out of curiosity?
They're where he still is, yes. They didn't move with him, but it's a tornado. It goes up anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, does that pass the strength?
Yeah, you know the DC is 10 to move against the winds.
Oh, I didn't even hear that, sorry. Okay. In that case, I'm going to use a... So I'm here. I was going to go... I can do that as a standard. Which I can, because I'm only healing one person, so I will standard action surgery, because I've got to the point where I can do that now. But only against one target. If it's more than one target, it has to be full round. On Zairan, you heal 58.
So I'm going to be at full.
And then that's my standard. And as a move, I'm going to cast. Oh, cash shit. I'm going to move and use Battlefield Inspiration, which I'm hoping gets. Yep, does get. Drazenka, sorry, Al, I do want to get you, but you're up there.
It's all good.
And that is 11-10 for everybody.
Do you have a Swift?
I do, and I'm going to inject you with physical.
Sweet.
I am rapidly running out of injections, to be very clear. I only have a certain amount.
That's understandable and also extremely useful.
But that's it.
Where is... Oh, physical boost. I've got a buff for that. Yay!
And that's it from me.
Physical boost is
To
plus 2 to
Harkstrom.
all, right?
Yeah, +2 strength, dex,
Okay.
con, alchemical.
Cool beans.
They are going to drop as a free action, but this will provoke from Drazenka again.
I
Go
will
ahead,
take
try
that.
Try to hit me now.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's a good one. That's a fucking good one.
We will slash into his scales. He does not fumble, as he is going to lay into Drazenka.
You fucking what?
Understandable.
What?
I mean, I did just blast with a lot of ice.
That's true. I used my last hero point to fucking try and walk through the wind.
It'll be fine.
You do have 31 temp as well on top, so... Oh no,
Yeah, I got
29
my
as well.
temp still.
Yeah.
Guess I was about to run out of my whiteout.
Mhm.
My AC ain't as good as Siren, so here you go.
He's going to hit you with a bite, 2 claws, 2 wings, and his tail slap
So all of them.
for 156.
Fucking
Um,
hell.
Well. I don't think HP for that. We'll see.
You currently mathing.
Yes, I'm currently mathing. So I also need to see like which attack actually kills me. It's probably not gonna stop me from dying, but it does mean something happens.
Oh, you Aegis of Recovery.
Yeah. Piece of recovery. You know, that ain't gonna save me, but it's gonna be fun to math it out anyway.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
We need our dragon down here.
So yeah, before the second to last attack, Drazenka will fall unconscious for like a brief second before the necklace she got from that icy lake shatters and briefly gives her a boost of health. Or an amount. Like I said, I don't think this is gonna save my life, but
That's quite a good amount, though.
it is good. Can my outlook stop being stupid? Thank you. The worst possible timing for it to be stupid.
Damn it, outlook.
Yep, it's the usual motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm still dead. I'm still just fuck.
Is there anything we can do about this? Probably not, because we've used our hero points.
I don't think so. I only have one myself.
Damn. We can't gift hero points to other people. It doesn't work like that. Okay.
You can't gift them, but you can use the effect on other people.
It's risky though. Like, the only thing I can think of is if we could use the hero point for me to go over and heal you as you drop, but that's about the best I can think of.
You won't be able to do that. You could do the
Okay.
effect, but not giving yourself the actions, no.
Okay, then, yeah. Shit.
Herxtron
I'm
is
dead.
then going to 5 steps you here. Siren.
I don't need to be exhausted anymore.
I mean, you could be exhausted if they pick you up.
Okay, I guess.
Do you lose the buffs when you get up?
No.
Okay.
Nothing disappears when you die. It continues until the timer runs out, unless it's
Just
always
dead
specified.
fast.
I mean, when you
Alright.
die, you still have substances in your body. But also magic.
Hmm.
Intro?
Was I muted? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was wondering why everybody was just talking over me. I was going to do something, but I'm not 100% sure if it actually can be. What do you call it? I'm not sure if it provokes or not. I will send you the wording on it. That's not the right one. That's Mystic Fencer. Okay. Let's go to. Okay. This. Not all of that. Thank you. Okay. I mean, this is all in the ability, I think. That's not what I want. But I don't. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to move anyways, and I'm going to take an attack if I need to. But that doesn't say anything about provoking an attack of opportunity, so if it does, that needs to be added in there. But I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to roll that.
You still have your limit break on, shouldn't you? Like, this is the last round of it, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That is true, actually. Cancel this.
I think it's 3 rounds this level.
Yeah.
Lay into it.
That.
As long as you don't move, that shouldn't provoke.
Well, I mean, I would move anyways. But,
I mean, that gives you the option of moving. If you
Yeah.
do move that, the movement part of it would provoke.
Okay. I kind of thought it was more like a teleport type thing, but it doesn't say what kind of movement it is. But I would have done it anyways. But they did bring up a good point that I can do potentially more damage by just being back here with time break. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. No bonus. Ooh, nice. And at the end, does Drazenka's thing with, what do you call it? The buff from what, a blessing? Does the blessing go away when you die, or does that go away?
I
just
think
at
it's
the
for
end of-
1 round, so it
Okay.
would be till the start of my next turn. It would go away. So you should have the. I gave it to you to AC, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So you should still have it.
Okay, until your turn comes back around. All right.
Yep. That's
Just-
also when Edwin will lose the temp HP from Whiteout.
Yeah, that's good to know, anyways.
The first attack will hit, by the way.
Alrighty. What is that? That should be. Nope, that's a 13. Okay. And that will be it from me. That's a standard action. Ooh. I still have a move and or a swift. I need to look this up again as... Okay, so the hyperclock up, that's spending the temporal point as a swift action, and then I do a full round attack. So it's still a full round action, correct?
What?
So the hyperclock up, the thing that I just sent in the chat a little bit ago, it says can spend a temporal point as a swift action. So that's just spending the point to be able to perform a full round attack at any one enemy within charge distance. So that's
Yeah,
still
you still need to have
full-
a standard move to do that.
okay, without needing to move.
Mhm.
The enemy has to be reachable with the normal charge and can choose to stay where she was or move to the enemy at the end of her attacks. I really feel like that's not provoke attack as opportunity, but okay. Anyways, all right. So if that's a full round action, then I am just going to continue to be defensive over here, which that was already clicked, so that should be counted in all of my attacks that I did. I just have more bonuses now because of Edwin. So I am finished for now.
All right.
Still 18 points of damage, so that's good.
Ow.
She's gonna I mean, what are the winds doing now?
They're still there.
So I still can't fly. Oh, she's still gonna move on down then, but she's only
You
gonna
are
go.
within range of lightning breath if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, she's gonna go 15 foot down, and then she'll lightning breath that one.
How many feet down are you now?
That would make me
75.
75.
All right, so you still have 25 feet to go.
The dragon
Exactly.
dodges part of that lightning. The buff to Zion and the HP to Edwin goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I mean- You know when you said that it dodged, could it just not do that?
If it rolled a 1, yeah.
Alright. Well,
What about a 2?
what about not that?
I'm not going to tell you what its bonus is.
I don't have a hell of a lot I can do here, because if I resurrect Drazenka, it's just going to kill her again.
More buffs.
I can give you one as a swift action. I'm just checking how many I have left, because I've used quite a lot of them. Yep, okay, so roll 4, that's down to 3, because I've used 5. So I'm going to stab you with haste as a swift.
Do the injections provoke?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, if he's doing it as a swift, it probably wouldn't provoke anyways, would it?
That's only for casting spells.
Ah, okay.
Doesn't say it does, but it also doesn't say it doesn't.
Then it wouldn't.
Cool. Yep, I'm just going to inject Zyra with haste, and then I am going to try and move away from him. Because I remember AoEs exist.
Roll
Yep.
with strength.
I fucked it up. That's it.
You know that fails.
I stand there in the wind, sad. Let's meet up.
All right. Oakstram is going to 5-foot step to here. And it's going to full attack Edwin.
Oh, God.
Right if it didn't.
I wish I could parry one of those for you. I really do.
That's alright, we don't really have a dedicated defender, unfortunately.
I mean, if it would attack me, I have a 44 AC currently. That would be great. But it's probably going to try doing magic shit after you're dead. 'Cause you're the healer.
Its claws are going to miss you, Edwin.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Miracles do exist.
Thanks, Amala. Thank you.
You're going to be hit 4 times, Edwin, for 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm dead.
Flush.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Hold on.
God damn.
Let me just double check. Yeah, I've got nothing for this. I've got no way to heal myself out of turn. 10 HP ain't gonna fucking save me. Yep, dead. Bing bang boom. Is any of that wind damage?
No, I just didn't bother writing the winds because you resist.
Cool. Yeah, Edwin is super dead. I'm just double checking how much that puts me down by.
Zairina.
111.
Shite. Well. Yeah, this is a bad spot. I'm going to take off a point of temporal, and I'm going to do hyper clock up because that does stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff there. And it's still a 5-foot step, isn't it? Does that count? Oh wait, hold on. I wonder. That's technically kind of.
I think that's still you
Ouch.
charging, so it would still provoke, it's not taking a 5-foot step.
Okay, it doesn't really matter to me because I mean my AC is 48 versus.
You do need to make a strength check. You can be able to go against the winds, though.
Oh.
You still get your attacks in, but it just counts as if you can even move.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can still choose not to have moved. So I'll do that. I'll choose not to have moved. And then can I still try to take a 5-foot step towards it? After? With a strength check?
You're still gonna... Yeah, either way.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, either way it works. Hey!
You've had a lot of 20... You've had 2 20s in those attack rolls, and then a 20 straight after. You had 3 in a row.
Yeah.
There's so many like nat
counting
20s.
confirms. Yeah.
Hold the phone. That's... Why is my
It's
crit
fine.
is
Taking
not...
Gabral's rolls.
Yeah, my crits are not working properly, so I'm just gonna roll a regular attack for those damage.
The confirms are in there.
Oh, yeah,
At least
okay,
one
quick.
of the confirms is.
I only got
There's
one.
no second confirm, so...
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll a regular attack for that second one.
Mm-hmm.
Just so should be at a -5 because it's the second one. So I'm just gonna add a -5 in here. -5. And roll it. That probably doesn't hit.
That does not confirm. We did do 2 nats, so those just hit regardless.
Yep. And I guess I should have rolled this one down here for the damage. Okay. God damn it!
Why are you rolling it? It didn't work!
Well, I know the damn. Oh yeah, you're right. Son of a...
Something to remember as well. Why have you only rolled 2 attacks? Because you hasted.
That's also true. So that could just be my haste attack?
Sure, I guess.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, it does.
That will hit.
Does that one confirm? It should, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get my point back for that, so that's cool. I forget... Jesus. I forget that you can... The haste is still added onto it, but it doesn't do extra attacks for some of my abilities, so...
Alright.
Cool.
Ow. Please get down here and help me.
Brother, I have been trying. If you didn't go to the keep, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
I just moved up to the building, man.
I said I
You're
was
the one
climbing
that
the
was in
wall.
sight.
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you triggered it.
I don't know who triggered it.
Yes, I wonder who triggered it.
Well, all I can do this turn is continue to climb down. But I'm
You're on
down
the floor.
at least on the floor now, but that's a double move, so that's all I can do.
The dragon will attack as soon as you get down.
Fuck off. Literally just got down here.
I didn't mention this, but I'm still keeping myself defensive. It's still ticked on, so all of my attacks are at minuses still currently.
Alright.
Can I just say,
ow.
you are the best person right now to get the healer back up. Get the healer back up. Otherwise, you will
I
be
guess
fighting this
that's
thing on
all.
your own.
Ow, you are bit on the way down for 29. It does count as magic if that matters.
Ah, fuck you. Yeah, it does. Well, I have 1 DR/dash, so every little bit counts.
Yeah.
goes to Hurikstram.
You are still not currently in base with this thing, right?
I'm not in flanking range if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Would you have been able to get to? Because it was 25 feet, so 15 for your
Nope.
first move. Okay. Nope.
15 for my first
Hurikstram
move, another
is going
15.
to pull in the area around itself as it lets loose another volley of winds, picking up the ground as it cracks, making a lot of rocks come your way. Zion and Al, you give me a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude.
Those I can do.
Fortitude.
I shouldn't have said it. I should have said that after the roll. Never mind. There's my 20s.
Yep, those you can do.
I'm going to use my one and only hero point to re-roll that, because that's gonna be bad day. Where is my core? Remove hero point. Defenses, and roll it again.
Better.
That's a little better.
Alright. Al doesn't have evasion, does she?
Sadly not.
Al and Zaire are both fettered with winds and rock. The wind doesn't matter too much, though. Zaire will take 1 damage to his wind health. As Al, you take 9 earth. Zaire, you take 19, and you are blinded.
Go off with your fucking earth damage. You're a wind dragon, not earth. Piss off.
Well, I can't see.
It's picking up the earth.
Okay, so 1 point of damage from wind still?
It's
No,
not
it's
damage from wind to your wind HP stuff.
Oh,
You
So
have the
weakness-
108 HP versus wind, so that's like a buffer. Then HP
So-
against wind alone.
So weakness for earth, so that would be 13 damage then, if it's half of 9 as well, added on.
4 for 13, yes. Zone, you can still see your token, yeah?
yeah, I can now. I couldn't before.
Okay. Yeah,
I
it's
also-
only a tick on like night vision to let you see yourself, but yeah.
I also
Right.
just realized like I've completely forgotten to tick down my thing. It's been like what, 5 rounds?
Currently going into the 5th, yeah.
Okay, so that's going.
What are you doing your turn? Are you getting Edwin up and or are you planning to attack?
You can't see Edwin. You can
I
fiddle
can't.
around for him.
Fair
I
enough.
currently am blind, so
Well, it's only because, well, you're blinded, so actually it doesn't matter if you could attack. You could hold after me and then you could get flanking.
I'm thinking of playing
You
a white.
can't.
Oh,
knight.
If he's
fuck
blind, he
off,
can't
fuck
flank.
off, Hurikstram. Piss off did you just move.
He's also
Your turn
blind
fin-
for 10
No,
minutes.
your turn just finished. Get the fuck back here.
I haven't clicked the next button.
Fuck you.
Now it ends.
I'm gonna do what I can to try to get Edwin up. He was.
You probably won't be able to. In all seriousness, I'm
I
at minus
I
27
can do
health.
nothing else useful right now, so I'm gonna try.
Alright.
Hey, just saying, Zairen's the only one that can. I can't get you up. I am in dragon form.
What do I need to do for checks?
I am dead. So there are phoenix downs on my body, but I don't know what you're going to do about that.
Right. I can try to find them. It's a feather.
It will be a 4-round action to it's a 4-round action and also perception, so you can be able to find it on Edwin since you're blind.
Can I just say, if
Negative
it's a
bonus
feather,
of-
please hold on to it tight in these winds. Don't let it blow away.
Don't throw it.
Negative what for my perception because I'm blind.
If you've ticked on the condition for blinded, it should
Oh,
be in there.
I haven't. Okay. Okay, let's go to that first. So, blinded. Cool. I forget that that's a thing. Submit. Oh, wow. That's
That is good for Zairen.
actually... I don't understand how that worked, but okay.
You're missing a 0, so that should be 19.
Well, I rolled a 17. I've got a +2, but I'm also blinded, so I thought
The +2 would not work because that's for sunlight. Pretty sure.
No, but it says
no,
+2 on
+2
your...
is-
Yeah, but it would normally be 19 because
Oh.
he's got like a plus nothing at the end.
Yeah.
But that +2, I'm pretty sure, is from the sunglasses, which don't
Nope.
work right now.
Nope,
No,
+2
that's
is
the
not
+2 is from
glasses.
his ranks.
+2 is from my ranks, yeah. I have
Ah.
1 rank in it that brings me from
Alright.
-1 to +2. So
Don't think that's working correctly then, because you should have a -4 from blinded. So
I
it should be
ticked on
15.
blinded, and it doesn't have anything to do with perception, weirdly enough.
Just try rolling
Minus
it again.
-2 penalty
whatever.
to AC.
Either way, you'll find it, but you can't do anything with it currently.
Okay.
Ow.
I don't know what I want to do really, because I don't really want to go and move up to this thing, because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity. Because there is no healing.
Come
right now.
on.
Whoa. That's
Use a hero point to recover your breath for the day.
It's tempting.
I hope that this blinded doesn't last very long.
A boy can dream.
Just out of curiosity, what? When you revive someone with a hero point, it's 2 hero points to do what exactly? Does it actually bring them alive, or is it -1?
It doesn't bring them back to life. It's to have something that like blocks some of the damage, so they just go down to 1. So it's too late now.
I don't think you can usually do that to someone else.
Damn. I thought you could revive someone with 2 hero points. Maybe I was wrong.
No, there's no revival stuff unless it's like story something.
Okay.
And your story has nothing to do with healing, revival, or whatnot.
Nope.
I mean, they are a lightning dragon. Could they not be a defibrillator?
I don't think that's going to work when you're lost blood across the floor and have a lot of stab wounds.
Magic. But yeah.
You just made the argument of defibrillator.
Al's got a 5 foot and use a hero point to redo her breath.
Magical defibrillator.
Roll me strength. You gotta get a DC 10 to move with the winds. You're fine. Yeah, you can spend a hero point to recover your breath and shoot it out.
Hell.
Dragon will dodge a lot of those bolts. However, the strands that do hit it coalesce across its body as it will fall to the floor.
Ah,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh man,
Clutch.
I did enough damage.
Well done.
I will drop her form,
We
Run
did do
over.
damage, it's just it did more damage at once.
pick up a phoenix down off Edwin, and run back to Drazenka and use it on her.
And
The winds are still there, by the way, so you're just gonna... You can take 10 against it.
I
but
will
it's-
take 10s against my strength.
Zairin will stab Edwin with the
Deathstock? What?
With the quill of the feather.
with the feather that is currently in his hand. Hopefully, it's the correct kind of feather.
Just stabs him with a feather.
Puts you at your level, right? No hit die.
Yes, should be.
And 2 negatives. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone.
You come back with hit points equal to your hit die. You take 2 negative levels, and you lose half of your max MP.
Hey, I have to say, that Amulet of Mighty Fist that we bought came in real clutch there, guys.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It helped you stab your claws into the wall to climb down.
Mmm.
I'll just go around and do the healing as usual. This will be on everyone. I've got to press the right fucking button.
After some time, Zanya and Sight will return to him.
Thank goodness.
So everyone gets 67. Oh, that should be higher actually. Cause we're... Oh no, that is correct. Never mind. No, it's higher. Because it's hit die. It doesn't matter. Take that for now.
Okay, I can take. Where's my? I must have clicked out of it. That's silly. There it is. Okay, blinded is off. Narrow profile is off. Shield is probably off at this point. Haste is probably going to be gone soon. Physical boost is probably gone soon. Protectra is probably gone. So that's all.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say we never do this again.
At least until we get much stronger. That was rough.
Yes, and we need to coordinate a bit better, it seems.
I definitely feel like that could have gone a lot worse, especially, but it also went pretty bad from the beginning.
That it did. Well, at least we're alive for now. We better see if this thing even has a treasure hoard. Are we all, I wouldn't say okay. How are we all doing?
Not too bad.
Back on my feet.
We're gonna have to find some more scrolls for you guys in about a week, aren't we?
Are we going to go
Actually-
speak to someone?
Oh, we don't. We only have one scroll right now, don't we? Or did we not get that?
We didn't pick one up. We'll go to
Did-
We'll go to a priest of some kind, or mage.
Yes, we didn't get one because nobody could really use it.
And also we can't afford it. Yeah, we can't use it. We can't afford it. So it's like a double whammy of not usable.
Maybe we'll be able to find somebody around here that the dragon was harassing that would be willing to help us out with that.
We'll see. Ow, I hope you're alright as well. I realise the winds didn't help us out too much there.
Me?
The wind's
Fine.
still there.
I had no problems at all. It was you guys that had to deal with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to... Next time we're going to fight a giant dragon that could kill us that easily, we do need to be coordinated.
I feel like we were perfectly coordinated. I said to everyone I was going up the wall. Somebody wanted to go a bit closer to the keep.
There's no point in arguing about it right now. All I'm saying is we should try and keep a level ahead. But we're alive, thanks to you two.
Let's see if we can find this stupid thing's hoard and I just stab it in the eye and make sure it's dead.
Entering into the keep, it doesn't take you long to find the hoard, as there is a massive hill of gil coins, scrambled amongst which several pieces of jewellery. As you find a necklace, 3 rings, all of which have the crafter's name engraved on them, as it is made by a person called Rai, as well as a pair of gloves with beastman stitching, and an intricate wand that ends in a dragon's head. That's the crafter's name.
Are Is there anything magical, or is all of this magical?
Yeah, those things I mentioned are magical. It is
Okay.
6 checks.
Can
I
I,
think we're gonna do 5.
if I have a close look at the craftsmanship, would I notice anything about it?
Nothing of the craftsmanship directly. It looks very familiar, and the name should be familiar to you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm very familiar with this. I'm pretty sure I know who made these.
Do you?
My mother.
Your mother is a crafts. Sorry, I just didn't. I thought you were all warrior types.
No. My mother is exceptionally talented at craftsmanship.
So maybe that means your mom is nearby. I mean, the town that you came from is pretty close, right?
We're fairly close to Shadowrock Hollow. It's quite tricky to find, though, because the village is always surrounded in fog. But if you know the way, which I do, it should be fairly easy to find.
Was she in the business of selling her creations?
Wasn't necessarily always for sale. I mean, she would do jobs and stuff for the villagers to make some money, but she more or less kept most of her equipment within the village.
I wonder if some of your warriors might have come here to try to take care of this stupid dragon and got hurt.
I think it's best to go in and find out. Can we look around, see if any bodies still in here?
Before any of that, you know that amongst these items is an amulet of my fist +1. A ring of protected life, a ring of feather falling, a ring of maniacal devices, a pair of deliquescent gloves, and a CAS level 3 wand of levitate, a top amount of 2100 gil.
I think that the gloves were on my list. Yeah, they are.
Is the Amulet of Mighty Fist, are they done by my mother?
Yes, the amulet and the 3 rings are all done by Rye.
I'm going to swap my amulet over to that one.
Understandable.
Doesn't particularly mean that she enchanted them, just that she crafted the jewelry that was the base.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Ooh, that ring is the ring of protected life is definitely going to Drazenka if she has space for it.
What? No.
Swap
Uh,
out
Let me
another
know
ring,
what
but
you're taking and what you're not, and I'll put it in the group plate.
I don't need a ring of feather falling because of my boots.
Did we get a receipt for the Amulet of Mighty Fist? Can we return it? I mean, we only bought it shortly. Ah, come on.
Did you ask for a receipt?
Siren, did you ask for a receipt?
Nope, I didn't.
Well, come on, they remember our faces. Surely they can say, nah, it's not for us, we just want to return it. We're giving up being adventurous.
Ring of maniacal devices is probably going to go to Edwin.
Edwin already put it in the chat that he's taken it.
Yep, got it. Okay.
The ring of MD, because he now has his license.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take those deliquescent gloves. I'm gonna spell it wrong on purpose.
Delicious gloves.
Yes.
Very tasty.
Yes. All right. Equipment.
And it makes sense for you since they have Beastman stitching on them.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Nobody taking the Ring of Feather Falling?
That probably would be best on Owl, since she can fall out of the sky if something bad happens.
Yep. I'm happy to take it if no one else wants it.
I mean, it was on Edwin's list. I don't know why he doesn't want it
Oh,
anymore.
was it?
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm trying to work out some stuff because we got some other loot earlier on, which is kind of like random drops that has kind of fucked up my wish list a little bit.
Stop giving me things.
No, it's because like the Vest of Escape and the Ring of Malcolvices do something very, very similar. Okay. Yeah, I'll take Featherfall. I mean, I'm not going to use it as much, I don't think.
Still
but
good
yeah,
to have.
still good to have. I'm not wearing any rings, so sure.
Is Levitate part of Drazenka's casting class?
I'm
It's
gonna
on
have
the
a double
blacksmith's
check.
list.
I think it is. Might be wrong though. Things moved around.
Yeah, it is. It's a second level black mage spell.
I need to go back to that again.
I can take the wand. I don't really have any plans to take the spell, but I can take the wand.
What? Why?
What?
Sorry, the corrosive weapon property is just suddenly not on the website anymore? For
Huh?
FFd20, or not for FFd20, but for
Oh, it is.
D-
It's just whenever their URLs change, it gives you a example thing.
yeah.
It's
okay,
essentially
I
just going to be 1d6 earth damage and stuff.
Yeah, figured. I was just trying to make, because it says it gives the weapon the corrosive property, and I wanted to make sure that that was the same as 1d6 damage, basically. Magic items.
Yeah, corrosive is just earth and basically the same thing.
Okay.
It's just 1d6. But also the gloves just make you immune to oozes for their
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, perfect. I can just add that into.
Though I don't think you can use an natural, so that part of it doesn't really matter.
Right. But I could also let Ala use it if she needs to, for any reason.
Hmm.
Because it will affect her natural attacks.
What's that?
The gloves that we just got. They were in my wish list, but if you don't have any gloves on, you can also use them at times if you need them to increase your damage.
Yeah, I haven't got gloves, but yeah, just let me know when you're going to give them.
Yeah. Oh, that's wrong.
How dare you do something wrong? With the dragon taken down and you sorting through its hordes, politely handing it to your fellows, we will end the session here.
All right.
Have we confirmed the rest of the weeks in the month? Because I know both of the Jacks needed to confirm the other three.
I'm good for all of them.
Where are the dates Yeah, I already said I'm good
They're in the
for
bins.
next week.
Oh, wait. Did this not send?
And 18th, it was a no. I'm looking at Chloe. 25th. It's only next week I'm available.
No! How dare you, Chloe? You've already taken his marriage capability away from me.
Yeah, I can do all of them, but if Jasta can't do it, then I guess we'll just do it 1 week. Sorry.
So the 4th and the 11th? Oh wait, today's the 4th. So just the 11th then, huh?
Yeah, that was just from Jack B. If he needed to confirm.